Yo, yo, yo. Mm, mm, sure. I try. Alright. Start. Hello? Hello? Oh wait. Hello? Hello? No, I can't. Not sure why. Oh well, anyway, let's talk about the game. Hello everyone, my name is Otomo and I'll be casting the finale for the UGC Season 4 Iron Competition, the Southeast Asia Division. So the final teams are Xtrude against Anime Saikou. Anime Saikou chose Radiant and Xtrude got to pick what they want first pick. So let's look at what they start with.
Radiant team ban.
Okay, so the first ban is going to be Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker, pretty popular hero this patch. A lot of people don't seem to like him. I personally don't either. Then we have a Leshrac ban, another ban that makes a lot of sense. Leshrac is very popular this patch. He can be played as a support, as a mid, as a core. He can pretty much do anything, so makes sense to have him banned out as well. Let's see what they're gonna go for next. They are taking a bit of their time, and Queen of Pain comes out. Queen of Pain, I guess they don't want anyone to clear the wave. Maybe they also are worried about the mid. Undying comes out, so quite a lot. The Radiant don't seem to want to go up against any sort of pushing early game lineup. Leshrac's pretty good at pushing. Undying with his Tombstone can create some space, and Earthshaker is the first pick. Good support, great initiation. Can be played as an off lane if you go for the Soul Ring strategy, where you use Soul Ring and you farm with Fissure. So decent pickup here. And let's see what the Radiant are going to go for next. Good. It's a good thing to take out the supports early because it leaves your draft open. If you take something like an Enigma first pick, it becomes pretty easy to counter him with something like Silencer. So taking Earthshaker first is, I like it. It's a good opening pick, I feel. And now they take the Viper. Another very versatile hero, can play pretty much every role and very hard to beat in the mid lane. He's super tanky, so I like this pick as well. Let's see what they're gonna go for their second pick. And a Lich comes out. Lich, not a hero we see very often. A very good early game if he spams his sacrifice. Gives him the ability to win the lane, deny experience for the enemy. But yeah, not seen very often. Also, I've seen him played. Some people don't really go for the max sacrifice. Instead, they go for more points in Frost Blast, which is pretty good. But taking him and not taking sacrifice early on is kind of a waste, in my opinion. See what they're gonna go for next. Will be a good pick against both Viper and Lich. Lots of slows coming out, not many stuns right now, although there is a mini stun for the Chain Frost, so we have a Tiny. Okay, Tiny, yeah, pretty good pick. Very good at with his Blink Dagger and his Toss Avalanche combination. Does a ton of burst damage, can easily bring down the Lich. So we have two people who are probably gonna get Blink Dagger. Viper and Lich, a bit not very mobile heroes, you could say. The Ice Armor is also not going to be that great against the Earthshaker. It doesn't do anything. Witch Doctor ban comes out. I suppose Witch Doctor is a good ban because he has one of the best stuns in the game. So, and they have no stuns yet for the Radiant side. Anti-Mage comes out. He's Anti-Mage. His Mana Void would do a huge amount of damage against the Lich. Maybe they want to pick a Medusa though. That's why they picked him. I think that maybe is a more likely option. Tinker comes out as a ban, so quite a lot of mids have been banned, although if Viper is mid, then this might not be the best ban in the world. Tinker, in general, though, an extremely annoying hero. We have Shadow Fiend banned out. Shadow Fiend against Viper, probably the edge goes to Shadow Fiend, but this is assuming the Viper is mid. And let's see what they're gonna go for next. Someone with a stun would be really good. Who would it be? Vengeful Spirit has one stun, but it's not that amazing. What are they gonna go for now? Someone's going to most. Oh, and there you go, Vengeful Spirit. I didn't think they'd actually pick her, but there you go. Vengeful Spirit. Her Wave of Terror, I think, disables the blinks. Stun. It's very basic, but gets the job done. Swap is very good. Her Vengeance Hour so far not that great for the team. They're only gonna need someone for more DPS, but that's the supports, the Lich and the Vengeful Spirit. Very nice blue theme we have going on also. Wisp comes out. I think that they should have predicted this. You know, when you see Tiny, you're gonna see a Wisp, a very dangerous combination, very base breaking combination as well. So who's gonna come out next? They're probably either gonna go in their mid and their off lane or their core and their off lane, depending on what this Viper is. Who would be a good hero against Tiny and Wisp? Oh, and this is another thing why the Witch Doctor is a very good ban here. When Wisp tethers someone and they relocate, you throw a cask and it just jumps between both of them. It's insanely powerful. But who will they go for next? I'm kind of curious. What hero would be good here? I think PA is pretty good. Oh, they go for the Lena. Lena is also pretty good. I do wonder though if the what is it called? The overcharge. If the damage reduction applies to pure, we're gonna have to ask someone about this. But yeah, Lena. Next pick coming out. Let's see who Dire are gonna go for. I would have gone for something like PA, but that's pretty good as well. Also, all the Dire so far are strength heroes, although Wisp doesn't really count, does he? Let's see what's gonna come out next for this. What would they take? Lena, Vengeful Spirit, Lich Viper. Lena does give them an extra stun, which is really good also. BS is fine. They go for the Storm Spirit. Interesting. And we don't know if the Lena is going to be mid or the Viper is going to be mid, but Storm against either one is decent. He has more range than the Viper, so I think that Storm Spirit is better against the Viper than he is against the Lena. So we'll have to wait and see if they put Lena mid. That may be better for them. I do feel like the Radiant side lack a bit of physical damage. They have a good amount of magical, but Viper, his damage is not that great. Lich is all magic. VS mix, but a pretty weak mix. Not much magic damage, and physical is pretty low as well. Lena, lots of pure damage later on. We'll have to wait and see what they go for. Last rounds of bans to come out now. Who's it gonna be? And Tidehunter comes out as a ban. Okay, so Tidehunter, yeah, would have been a great off lane, definitely. Although I'm hearing some sound, sorry. No, sorry.
Wait, you hear me now?
Now I hear you. I'm like, wait, where's this sound coming from? Okay, I hear you. Hi.
Okay.
So
that was weird.
yeah, all of a sudden you just turned on. I'd like this Draw Ranger ban. I think it would have been great if they took it. But Morphling comes out, and looks like it's going to be the last pick for Xtrude. They're probably going to look for an off lane or support, depending on what this Earthshaker plays. By the way, I can hear the music from your side.
Oh, okay, that's weird. Let me tell you, then to figure out why it's picking up my music.
So anyway, last ban. The Morphling pick is pretty good. Very hard to lock him down. They do have stuns, but they have no silence until Storm gets Orchid. And oh, Bristleback, very tanky. It's gonna be really hard for them to bring down this combination of heroes. Yeah, offlane Bristleback. It's gonna be really hard for them to kill him. Even with the Tiny and Earthshaker and Storm Spirit. So overall, looking at this lineup, which one do you favor?
It's really hard to say, personally. I guess the Storm is going mid, and from total buff we can see that Storm Spirit goes up pretty well against the Lena, and it's pretty much even against the Viper. But if they put the Tiny IO mid, Viper would actually very likely destroy that combination. And there's a possibility also we'll see the Viper, Lich, and Vengeful Spirit going on an aggressive tri-lane. And that would likely destroy the Tiny IO lineup as well. And it really depends on how to execute their laning phase.
Well, there's some sort of mic issues going on for one of the teams.
Okay.
I was actually thinking that they're probably gonna go Morphling with the Lich at least, because Lich is gonna pretty much win the lane with him.
Yeah, they're gonna have a lot of control, and both teams don't look like they have enough lockdown to deal with. Like Xtrude don't have enough to deal with the Morphling, and it doesn't look like AS has enough to deal with the Storm either.
Yeah,
So
both teams are kind of lacking in, stuns, you could say. But I think Xtrude comes out a little on top because their team is so much more tanky.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Have a look at Bristleback. Changing Might. So one of the teams have high ping actually, 250.
But they're both the same area, right?
SC region. I'm not too sure about AS. I'm not too sure what country they are from. So
I guess
SC is a very big region. So there's that. Like even the Korean teams play on C, so I know they're pretty far away. I'm not too sure what kind of ping they get.
Well, we'll just have to hope that both teams can settle with their internet. Well, looking at the two teams, it's really hard to guess what the lineups, how they're gonna line the game up. But I think it's probably gonna be a Storm, mid, Tiny and Wisp, as well as their fifth hero. So I forgot which one they picked. Will go to safe lane. Probably Bristleback going to go bottom. Looks like both teams should be ready to start soon. There we go. Or Saikou was the pick. Yeah, or Saikou now. Yeah. Alright, looks like Xtrude is ready. And alright, game's gonna start now. And we'll be able to see what kind of laning stage we're gonna go through. Looks like I don't think Morphling's gonna go mid, but looks like they just want to secure the top ruin. And he has a so basically 50-50 if you pick him. And looks like the Dire is gonna try to secure bottom bounty ruin while the Raiden gets the top. Lich probably could consider staying behind and using his sacrifice, but I guess he's not gonna do that. Love the fire Tiny that we have going on. And yeah, Lich could probably go. Hello?
Oh no, I was just looking at their item build-ups. So it looks like IO is gonna just be rushing a bottom, and we may actually see an IO Storm mid. There's a possibility of doing that. That's gonna be a pretty funny laning phase though.
And check out how many tangos the Viper has. He expects to be harassed, so I think he's gonna solo.
Yeah, he's probably gonna solo. That's a very interesting way to solo though.
2 circlets and 2 tangos, alright. And they give the bounty rune to the Morphling. Is this a Morphling mid?
Oh, it looks like it. And it doesn't look like a solo. It looks like Vengeful Spirit's rotating down bottom.
So
2-1-2.
2-1-2 with Morphling and Tiny mid for both teams. Alright, there we go. Wisp is lagging. Well, gives us a little time to look at some of the skills and item builds. Lich did take level 1 sacrifice, so that's good. He can spam it out, helps him win the lane. Vengeful Spirit, level 1 stun, nothing new. Morphling has the morph. He has morph, but I don't think he's used it. And Morphling against Tiny Middle, not a matchup we see often. Who do you think is gonna win it?
Well, according to Total Buff, it's completely even. The matchup, Tiny has a 0.02% advantage.
Oh,
I was just about typing that out. Oh, we have a pause again.
again, another one. Alright. Tiny versus Morphling. Ah, that's huge.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Basically non-existence.
I think it comes down to player skill at this one, so I'm just gonna call it even as a matchup. I think
It really depends on whether the IO overextends. If he overextends, the Morphling can very easily kill him off and then just get the lane advantage. They will be, of course, because of the dual lane, will be behind on experience, and the Morphling will definitely be at a higher level. And IO doesn't exactly have a lot of HP to just tank up waveform and all those kind of things.
yeah, and he has no armor either, but he can always try to escape with Tether.
Yeah.
Bottom lane Viper against Bristleback, and I think we might have Vengeful Spirit helping him out as well. I feel like the advantage goes to Viper because of his slows, and Bristleback is melee, so Bristleback can harass him a little with Quill Spray, but Viper should win this.
Yeah, Viper should have a pretty strong lane here, but up top though, not too sure how that lane's gonna play out. I do think the Storm is definitely gonna have a bigger advantage, even a bigger kill advantage with the Earthshaker here. If he can get a good fissure off, both Leech and Lina are very easy to kill.
That's true, but as long as Lich keeps spamming sacrifice and their lane is close to the tower, they should be okay. Oh, Lich in a pretty
I'm
awkward.
not too sure whether the sacrifice will be able to keep up with the pool though.
Oh yeah, that's true, but he's not double pulling, he's just single pulling, so it's actually going to push the lane even more.
Oh yeah, he didn't double stack right there. Okay.
Oh, mid lane? Looks like Morphling might fall, and he doesn't even use his strength mod. Well, there we go. That 0.02 advantage, as you can clearly see, is making a difference for the game. So first blood going to the Tiny, and definitely first blood we didn't expect to happen. Oh, and looks like Lich in a bit of a scary situation. I don't know. Oh my god, the pauses. Interesting. And another DC.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, this happens a lot. In the Southeast Asia game, this happens a lot.
I've somewhat noticed this. I cast another tournament where the moment the game starts, everyone's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, couldn't you have gone sooner? No, we have to go now.
Oh, that was fast. That was a very quick reconnect. So, game will go on. And the bottle is up on the Morphling though. So he should be having a better laning presence now.
Ooh, Storm managed to take.
Left the Tiny alone.
So Storm managed to take those neutral stop, and he's actually harassing the Lich, doing some damage, but Lich should be okay. He's not using his sacrifice as much as he should. It's off cooldown, he's just not using it. Well, alright. Bristleback doing quite okay against the Viper. This takes some harass, but I think he's probably going to be alright. And in general, just seems like, well, if we expect actions, probably going to be on the mid lane again. Morphling, close to CS with the Tiny. His death didn't cost him that much. Oh, another one. Alright. I need a break, you know? It's been pretty active.
Oh wow, everyone's disconnecting.
Okay. Interesting. Now Storm wants to join the party. Might be.
I think I remember last week they had a lot of disconnecting problem too. Okay, looks like everyone's coming back.
Do you think they're all at home or at Cyber Cafe? So you know, they all DC, they DC together or something.
Yeah.
I feel like if one of the teams is able to overcome the lag, that team will win. You know, it's not exactly it's not the game of skill where it's like, oh, it comes down to Rubik stealing black holes. Like, no. One team has 500 ping, one team has 400. That's it. Hmm. 2.5 minute game, ladies and gentlemen, but we've already been 15 minutes into the actual game. So if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. You haven't missed anything. At the moment, it seems that there is a tiny Dire at XP advantage. Gold is slightly bigger at about 1.2k gold advantage for the Dire side. Lane-ups, late game, who do you think is gonna win?
If both teams get equal farm,
Yes.
I definitely favor Xtrude's lineup. You do have a very big tiny, and then you have Bristleback that's very hard to bring down. The pure damage wouldn't do that much to the Bristleback, and on AS side you only have the Muffling. A Viper dies down after like 45 minutes. He wouldn't be able to do too much, and that's probably about it. If both teams get equal farm, of course. I do favor Xtrude's lineup much more.
I agree with you, which makes for a boring analysis because it's like I feel like you're right. There's really not much that the Radiant have for late game. They have the Morphling, who's a good late game. Lina with her Aghanims does damage, but it's like not much. You know, they don't have much damage. Lich falls off. Vengeful Spirit brings very little. Viper's pretty weak late game. On the other side, you have a tiny Bristleback and Storm. Those are like the best late game you can ask for.
Well,
Assuming
Storm dies down about the same time with Viper, because he relies on magic damage, and it assumes what he builds into as well. If he goes for a very early Bloodstone and manages to dominate with it, then he will be pretty big late game. Otherwise, it's not going to be too effective.
This assumes we actually unpause.
Yeah. This assumes we get a game.
Right. So both teams apparently content with doing nothing, I guess. Alright, well, maybe I should have had dinner. I can have dinner now, actually. It's making a difference. What about you? Are you hungry?
Okay, the Earthshaker is back.
There we go.
I'm like 6 a.m. in the morning, so...
Oh, 6 a.m. where you are? Where are you
from?
from?
I'm in California, by the way.
Holy!
I'm from Malaysia, but I'm in California right now.
Oh, alright. Well, I'm living in Malaysia, so...
Okay.
Alright, the game is unpausing. I assume this will be a 30-second unpause, followed by a 5-minute pause, but here's hoping. Storm going for this Overlord max build. It's been popular ever since Sumail kind of brought it in. Does a lot of damage, but very little lockdown. What do you think? Do you like this new build of Storm, or do you think the old Electric Vortex build was better?
I assume he's just going to focus more on farming. That's why he avoids the Vortex earlier on. So that's why he
mid lane. We might have a kill on.
Overload.
Oh, sorry. Eo almost fell down.
Oh,
he just tosses the creep at him.
Toss coming in a little bit late.
So yeah, you're saying it's just for farming? Yeah, I think that could work as well. Gives him a very good amount of extra damage to last hit with. But if they're electric vortex, they'd have a bit more disable. Also, Tiny going for the max fissure ability. I do think that the aftershock build is a bit better because you max aftershock. Fissure is good, but the mana cost is a bit too high to spam. Like right now, even now, you can only use it one time anyway. So, bit of a tough choice with building Earthshaker early on. Lich not using his sacrifice.
Well, he more or less. Oh yeah, he's been missing that a bit. He may be just waiting to not have any enemies close him, so he gets more experience out of it.
Yeah, but even if you use it with enemies close, it's no big deal because if there are two enemies and two allies, the experience of the creep is split quartered for everyone. If there's just him and his
yeah,
so it's like no big deal. It's better than losing the creep in bot lane. We might have a go on the Bristleback. Stun does come out. They're hitting him in his ass, but he's able to reduce all that damage, and it should be okay. Tough back.
He even has a bottle.
He does have one, and I think he took the ruin just now. He did. He took the bounty ruin, so able to keep up harassing. Mid lane is 28 to 14. Tiny. Are you sure it's 0.2 advantage? Just walks.
On bottom.
Sorry, I just was looking mid.
He actually gets a solo kill in mid.
He did. He just walked into him, avalanched and tossed just like that. And looks like we might have a kill. There you go. Big dire advantage coming out. Wisp, will he make it out alive? Looks like he should. But will we lose the Bristleback? Does die to the poison. Oh, Wisp is gonna take one hit and he's gonna fall. He does. He should have stayed hidden. And double kill coming out for the Viper. It was looking very good for the Dire. Just now it was 0 and 3, but now 2 and 3. Pretty good turnaround. Top lane, we might have a kill on the Storm. Looks like they need a bit more. No, they can't do it. Okay, so game is starting to move forward a little bit. What do you think of the Viper build more points than Nether Toxin? I thought if he has more poison attack, he can harass the Bristle better, but he's going for more points than Nether Toxin.
That I'm not sure actually. I would actually put more into poison attack, just because it's more slow. That's really gonna help him fight the Bristleback, just to chase him in general, because Bristleback's gonna be running a lot in this lane.
Mid lane almost get the Morphling. Morphling is 0 and 2 against this tiny heat.
Oh.
Yeah, he keeps getting.
Looks like Bristleback's gonna go down.
See, I told you this max Nether Toxin build is gonna get them kills. It's amazing. He got another kill. Excellent.
Oh, okay. It has a very big bonus damage.
It does. It's like what, 120? Yeah. Still, I agree with you though. Poison attack would have been better. Lich using his sacrifice a bit more, so that's good for him. Despite the
Lich,
they
have some really big stacks though.
Oh, they do. Yeah, they do. One here.
Xtrude.
Here.
They have a triple stacks on both sides, the middle and the large camp. So that's gonna help Tiny catch up a lot.
Tiny actually almost
Tiny.
almost falls to the Morphling just now. And he's actually, I think he's going to rush Blink Dagger. Look at that, how much gold he has on him.
Yeah.
And when he gets
weird though. He has an IO. So I know usually if you watch pro teams, Tiny's usually just go straight for the Aghanim Scepter with an IO. He might come in for the Morphling actually. The Avalanche will connect. And nah, that's good. That's not gonna be enough. It's gonna be a bit of walk away from that.
Yeah, but look at, once he gets Blink Dagger, look how many people he can burst down. The Lina, 700 life, Vengeful Spirit 600, Lich 700. His combination does what, like 900 magic damage? Add a couple of attacks. He's going to be able to do huge amounts of damage with the Blink Dagger. And failed stack coming out from the Wisp. Or is it? Yeah, it doesn't land. And there you go, Blink Dagger out on the Tiny.
Try.
Yeah, that was a nice try.
Okay.
So now he should just probably walk around and just get some kills, especially like on the top lane. Lich and Lina, both of them just pretty much food for him.
There's gonna be haste rune picked up by the IO. That's gonna be big. The
Oh.
Bristleback or the Tiny is gonna be able to make a lot of use of that.
Actually, he doesn't have any slow on the bristleback though, so he can't really catch up to anyone. Top lane looks like the Tiny jumps on the Lich. One more hit, gets it. Now it's time for the Lina. Is she gonna fall? Stun coming out in 2 seconds. Stun is out. Viper kills the bristleback somewhere else. A toss of the storm gets the kill. Actually, Earthshaker gets the kill, but still, it is a 2-for-1 across the map. Lina and Lich for the bristleback. Fight recap says it's a pretty. Oh, actually, doesn't show all the kills, but I'm pretty sure it's a good advantage for the Dire side.
I would actually think it's pretty even, honestly, because you need the Bristleback to become big to win this game, and killing the Bristleback is very key, right there. And they gave away a kill to the Viper as well, and the Viper requires that farm. He's actually really close to his mechanism, almost at the 10th minute. That's pretty good.
And we have Tranquil Boots on the
He's just bullying. Yeah, he's just bullying the Bristleback out of lane right now. Because he has like 2-level advantage.
Almost. Bristleback about to turn 7, but even then he'll have a pretty bad disadvantage against the Viper. It's just the way of the lineup. Sorry, the matchup. Viper is range with a slow. Bristleback has to be melee. It's a tough lane for him. Oh, Morphling looks like he's getting jumped on again. He has so much. Oh, Fisher misses out, and so does the Enchant Totem. Can they get the kill? He's morphing a lot of his stats, and wow, 1,800 life. Nice swap coming out, but can they kill him? Overcharge, as long with the tether, keeping him alive, and Tiny looks like he's gonna be okay. Might jump. He does jump, but he gets the vegetable. Sorry, it wasn't on my screen. Can he make it out alive now? Looks like we're gonna lose the EO instead. IO, EO, Wisp, whatever. And Tiny makes it alive. 1-for-1 trade, but I think it favors the Morphling because he's a bit behind. So, and yeah, he gets a bit more gold, but the other team gets more experience.
Yeah, IO needs to stay alive more. He needs to get his level 6 as quickly as possible.
What do you think?
That's how the combination with the Tiny works out.
What do you think is going to be Morphling's first item? He has Wand, Bottle, and Boots. What do you think he's going to get next?
Probably a casual Yasha. And then, looking at the situation, if Storm builds into a really quick Orchid Malevolence, then he's probably just going to go into Manta. Because that's the only thing that's going to silence him up. And the Manta Star is just going to remove the silence. And he's going to be able to run away.
Bunch of items come
but
out.
It looks like Storm is going for Bloodstone.
Yeah, I
or
thought.
at least he picks up his Soul Ring. And he's getting jumped on. Not really. They're backing away.
He's gonna be okay. Meanwhile, though, the Viper's in a tough spot, sort of. He does have his mechanism. Bristleback got his power treads, and we have Tranquil Boots on the Earthshaker. He can use it with the Soul Ring, so that's one way for him to farm. It's gonna take forever for him to get Blink Dagger, though, unless he gets a few good kills. Oh, Bristleback? Looks like he's gonna be okay. Even though he's melee and he's a bit under-farmed, under-leveled, it's still quite hard for the Viper to get him, it seems.
Yeah, it's very hard to bring the Bristleback down alone. He's gonna need at least the Vengeful Spirit to be with him to give him some extra damage and the stun in general.
And looks like they're gonna start taking the stacks now. Gonna be a big gold increase for the bottom lane. So we're gonna have a kill on the Bristleback. Yeah, stun, swap, and that's it. Yeah, if they keep bringing down this Bristleback, it's gonna be very painful. He's already in the middle of the net worth right now.
Tiny is getting really big though.
Yeah, I mean,
no, he's not actually.
He's almost the same as the Viper. Viper has, I think, one more kill than him. I think that's why. But apart from the Tiny and the Viper, no one else is really that farmed. Morphling's quite far behind, same as the Storm, the Lina, and Lich is not using his sacrifice. You know, this really annoys me. It's like you just use it. You lose nothing when you do it. But bottom lane, Bristleback going on the Viper. Does he really want to fight him? Swap comes out. Stun gonna land. Lands on the side. He's taking quite a lot of damage. Ooh, nice jump in by the Tiny. Can he get the kill? Looks like Bristleback's gonna make it out alive. And Tiny's here. Tiny going ham on the Viper. Viper gets the kill, and they actually get a double kill. Tiny falling down. It looks like they might lose the Earthshaker as well. Earthshaker not enough mana for anything, but uses the Mango, and wow, big turnaround. This just shows just how strong Viper is early game.
That was the DD on the Morphling. That's why Tiny died so fast. And the Laguna Blade was dropped too. So
yeah, but
was a big kill. For
they
the
thought
Viper.
they could kill the Viper, but he's so tanky, you know.
Yeah. They actually went in, they got the Vengeful. I felt after they got the Vengeful, they should have just backed away. Because with the Vengeful Spirit, Aura now transferred. Oh, she actually doesn't have the Aura. Okay. I thought my animation didn't pop. So it looks like she didn't skill the Aura. But you got the Vengeful, you should have just backed away. Bristleback was really, really, really low. No one else was really there to back the Tiny up. And so... But they decided to stay, and then the Morphling came in with a double damage, so and they just died, lost 2 cores even to the Viper. So that was really major. Not a fight they should have taken.
And Viper, he was very close with the Tiny for most of the game. The net worth now he's quite far ahead, about 600 gold. This ward just got planted just now. If the Radiant can see it, they can de-ward. They have them a lot. Oh, and top lane, Storm Spirit falls. That was unfortunate. I didn't actually see what happened, but looks. Yeah, I didn't see what happened. Must have been a swap into stun. See, oh my god, missing a little bit.
Yeah, it's a swap in the magic missile.
Okay, maybe we'll get this kill. Looks like Morphling just goes in view with his ruin. Lich gets blown up, but this is somewhat expected. Oh, and Morphling gets the kill on the Wisp. Very nicely done. Tiny, is he thinking he might be able to blink, but he doesn't have enough damage to kill the Morphling. Not without the fissure, at least. I think they're gonna go for it.
Even with the fissure.
That's gonna be very close.
I don't think even with the fissure it's enough.
It looks like they want to risk it, but or maybe not. Yeah, perfect ruin. He gets the regen and should be okay. Oh, did they see this? Do they see this ward? Doesn't seem like they do. Oh well, they're gonna go for the Bristleback. Nice use coming out, stun, hits in the face. Well, maybe more like the side, but either way he falls. Bristleback is 1-6. Terrible game for him. Experience going up in favor.
Like, yeah, it just looks like Xtrude is just losing every single lane right now. The stun in the middle will miss. Looks like he's gonna be in trouble. Oh, he's gonna be able to just walk away from this. It's a little bit too healthy to come down. But it just looks like they are losing every single lane. The tiny IO isn't exactly doing as much damage. Yes, you're killing the Vengeful Spirit, you're killing the Leech, but they don't exactly require any item to be reasonably effective. The Bristleback is just completely losing his lane, not even being able to stay in lane, and the Storm is really not getting anything done either.
The thing that I've noticed is mid lane, nice jump by the Tiny. Can he get a kill? He does bring everyone low life. Just no one seems to fall. We do lose. Oh dear, he falls. Gets blown before I can even say anything. But here's one of the things I've noticed: there have been no relocate ganks so far.
He just hit level 6 not long ago, I think.
Yeah, he's level 7.
And they don't exactly have. Oh yeah, he's level 7 now actually, closing in on 8. So.
Man, you would think at least there'd be 1 or 2 relocates.
True. They don't have very good visions as well. And Saikou is actually doing a really good job keeping the supports out of vision. The supports are usually like the Leech here is now alone. They could potentially jump on him, but most of the time the support are always with another core. And it's going to be really hard to jump.
Bristleback, swap does land.
Oh, this.
And relocate, not in time to save him. Oh, well, looks like everyone's walking in. Morphling going in for the Wisp. Will he be able to get him? Gets stunned. Morphling not a lot of mana. In the meantime, Tiny jumps on the Lina. Looks like he got Yuled and he's gonna. Oh no, he does make it out alive. Storm jumps in. They're going in a lot. As Lina stun does land on the Earthshaker. Earthshaker trying to get a good Echo Slam, and he does. He actually lands on 2 people, kills the Lina, and looks like they're gonna get the Morphling as well. Morphling very low life and does fall. So pretty big turnaround that I didn't think was gonna happen. Lich. Bit late to the party, might have been able to throw his Chain Frost to change that fight. Oh, looks like they're gonna jump on the what's his name? Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit does fall, and no mana for the Chain Frost. Could have gotten a kill there. Bit odd. Top lane looks like it's going to be Vipers jumping in on the Bristlebite, not doing as much damage on him, but I think he's gonna fall in the end. Bristlebite in the end just walks away. Okay. I thought he was gonna kill him for sure. Oh,
He's just probably playing it safe. He definitely knows his top of net worth now. He doesn't want to give his life away, so he just want to make sure. But he may be in danger now. Actually, it doesn't look like he's in too much danger. It does looks like the LSA disconnect on 2. The slow continues to get on burn, and looks like Ban's gonna go down. Right click from Viper and a Laguna Blade coming up to finish up the IO. When did IO come in? I didn't even see IO come in.
He teleported in for some reason, and I thought, he's gonna teleport in and tether away, but he just teleported and died.
And die.
It's like, guys, you need some extra gold? I'm here. In the meantime, though, Tiny does have his Aghanims ready. He just needs to buy the last piece, but he has enough gold for it. Wisp looks like he's gonna go for. He has a cloak. I'm not sure if he's gonna go for a pipe. Pretty good this game. Bristleback doesn't have anything.
It's probably going to be a Glimmer Cape.
Oh yeah, Glimmer Cape. Earthshaker is actually very close to his Blink Dagger.
Yeah.
Looks like we can get it by 22, 21 minutes. And Storm working on that Bloodstone. In the meantime, on the Radiant side, Viper has his Aghanims. Along with his mechanism, so he's going to be very hard to bring down. Lich looks like he's going to be working on a mech. I think I'm not. Is this Lich going for a mech? What?
Top tower has fallen.
He picks up a buckler. That's interesting.
The only other item he can make from it would be the Crimson Guard.
Crimson Guard.
Yes.
That would make sense.
So I'm not sure why he has it. Might be a miscommunication. Vengeful Spirit doesn't really have anything. Looks like she's going to go for the Medallion. I think they want to try to take Roshan later. Morphling is going for Lincoln's. Bit unexpected and not really that good. I feel like you can just remove it with the Viscous Nasal Goo, so it makes it not that great, but I don't know. What do you think? Lincoln's on Morphling.
I actually think it's pretty okay considering he's able to get the Lincolns pretty early, and Xtrude has the main both of them have the same problem of a very limited lockdown lineup. So the Lincoln Sphere would effectively remove one stun, and that gives him one less thing to worry about.
But here's the thing:
they already have a lot of problem locking him down.
But here's the thing: their stuns are all AOE. Earthshaker, all of his abilities are AOE. Tiny, all of his abilities are AOE. Nothing is targeted except for the Electric Vortex anyway, and the Viscous Nasal Goo. So we might have engagement here. They do take this stack. This is going to hurt them a lot. Earthshaker could blink in if he wants to, but it's going to be very risky. And looks like they decide not to stick around. But yeah, I feel like the more this linkage would be good if there was a lot of single target, but there's not. There's just Nasal Goo and Electric Vortex. That's literally it. There's nothing else like single target. Oh, Ultimate comes out. They might engage here. Fissure comes out. Will they go in? There's a nice ward here by the Radiant. That's why they can see all that's going on. But there's also, and they de-ward here for the Dire. The Dire ward is gone. So they're able to take this stack. They leave one creep behind as a consolation prize, I guess, and they just retreat.
It's very surprising no fight broke out from that. Very good Fissure, actually, coming up from Shin to just block the place up.
I think though the main reason was that the Radiant have so much vision in this high ground that's why they can't do anything against them. So that's how it goes. Lich actually putting points in stats now. I'm not sure why. Alright. Well, it looks like the game might be going into the later phase. Smoke on the Vengeful Spirit. We might see if Smoke come out. She's going for Medallion, so they could see an early Roshan. They could probably take it. They with Viper tanking, it should be so hard for them. Storm Spirit getting closer to that Bloodstone. I'm surprised he went Power Treads instead of going Arcane Boots and then disassembling it later. I think that may have been a bit. It gets him the Bloodstone a bit faster.
He probably just wants the attack speed in general, just to give him a little bit more attack speed. And of course, the toggling of the power threads worked pretty well on the Storm Spirit. But I'm not too sure whether he's actually doing it.
The thing that scares me, at least for the Radiant side, is that if they do lose a fight near a tower or anything, they're definitely going to lose the tower. With Aghanims up on the Tiny as well as the Hyperstone, he's going to be hitting very fast and very hard. And Smoke comes out. Will they catch the Tiny? He has a Wisp nearby to relocate him. He's okay. Wisp might walk into them. They do see the Lina. Do they see the Lina? Oh, the Tiny just blinks out and looks like nothing's going to happen. Oh, Storm almost caught, but just zips away. So nothing. Looks like Vengeful Spirit is gonna get burst down, and she does. Nice fissure coming out from the Earthshaker. They also see that there's a ward here, so they should probably try to deward it. Haste Ruin. There you go.
It was sadly a pretty bad smoke coming out from AS. They didn't have too much vision. They used the smoke to actually come in to get the vision. And they actually gaffed the position of the ward away, and then they lost their support too.
Yeah, when you think about it that way, that was pretty damn crappy for them.
Sadly, the only thing they found was a storm, and they really couldn't lock the storm down, so it's just gonna be able to just zipped away from that. Well, Lincoln Sphere is out on Saikou.
Oh wait, Lich doesn't have stats. That was from the Buckler. My mistake. Oh, top lane. We might have a relocate gank. Actually, relocates just the Wisp by himself. Doesn't bring anyone with him. And will he be able to get a kill on the Morphling? Morphling has the haste ruin. Looks like just gonna make it out by himself. Oh dear. Now Tiny's by himself. He actually morphs into agility. And looks like you're gonna get a jump on the Vengeful Spirit as well. So 2 for nothing. I'm surprised EO went by himself, but worked out for them in the end. Tiny getting closer and closer to that Assault QS, and Tiny top of the net worth now.
I'm not too sure whether the agility morph was a misplay. It felt kind of weird that he was morphing agility having so little health.
My belief is that he probably thought they have enough lockdown, so he needs damage now. So he's like, I'm gonna go back into my damage mode, you know. This isn't even my final form, and didn't work out all for him.
Yeah, Shin got a really good fissure off when he started muffling agility.
To be honest,
actually, I think you can switch. You can actually switch to strength morph while you're stunned. So
yeah, you can do it while
a little bit of delay and those kind of things.
No, you can do it while you're stunned, but you can't do it while you're silenced. Oh, looks like they're gonna get a jump on the Viper. They get a kill. Echo Slam has come out. So many stuns.
Oh, this is going to be a big kill.
It is a huge
this
kill.
This is going to be a big kill. That's 700 gold. But looks like Hwaneo may go down to Saikou. Oh, that goes back to double kill going the other way. That's 1100 gold going his way.
My recap shows that overall it was pretty big advantage for the Radiant side actually. Not much in the experience, but gold was good for them, especially on the Morphling, who feels a bit underfarmed. What's he gonna make now? Do you think he's gonna be a Skadi or SNY or what?
It's pretty hard to say. It's really gonna depend what he picks up next.
Check out the vision on the dire side. They have sentries and wards everywhere.
All defensive though. Very, very defensive visions. For
There is
them.
one offensive radiant ward, but one here as well.
Radiant only has one ward. Oh, okay, there's one over here.
It's gonna
The one
expire,
that
so
empty stack just now.
it was about to expire. So in a few seconds, you'll be right. They only have one ward.
Yeah. But I do
Saikou.
understand why Xtrude's going for very, very defensive warding right now. All they need to do, oh, we do have a relocate coming in from the back. Oh, they were actually walked into 4. The Eel Scepter picks the Tiny up. The LSA will miss. Storm Spirit jumps in to support the Fissure connecting on 3. Lina gets burst down. Now Vengeful Spirit being the last to be picked. Oh, he may actually walk away. No, the Blink Dagger from Tiny will finish. All 3 supports going down. 2 supports and the offlaner going down right there.
No, it's
But Morphling gets away.
at the beginning I thought that was a pretty bad relocate because he relocated from a distance and they were able to use him, but he just made it work for himself in the end. Oh, looks like we might have a problem here, and Morphling does fall. Now it's going to be Viper. Are they going to get the kill on the Viper? Viper taking quite a lot of damage. Might be able to bring someone down. No, I don't see how the Viper is going to make it out here. He just fought. It's a team wipe for the Dire side, and looks like our prediction that the Dire might take this with this lineup might come true.
Yeah, the Tiny is definitely starting to turn online, and especially the Storm Spirit picking up 13 charges right now after that. He was involved in all 5 kills right there.
And
So he got 5 charges out of that, and that's gonna be really, really big.
the
Might
problem,
even be a lane of Rex actually. Both cores still sideline for 30 seconds. The supports are just gonna
tickle
die
them.
to the Tiny very quickly.
Nah, oh, you know, Vengeful Spirit, swap, a stun, and they might be actually able to kill the Tiny still alive. Oh, if only there was a tether on him with the overcharge, kept him alive. Bristleback, oh my god, do you know there's a Bristleback in this game?
He's actually pushing up on the top lane, not doing too well.
Storm.
And ooh, the Leech ulti. That's I think the first Leech ultimate in the game.
It is. It's the first Lich Ultimate. The Lich Ultimate makes its debut. Okay, now let's see what he's gonna buy. If he buys Mech, that's gonna be crazy. If he buys it, come on. He has gold. What's he gonna make? I'm really curious. I'm looking at him. It's like, come on. Let's see, what is it? Wards. Okay. Drops the wards. Comes back. He's been in the fountain. Okay, Sentry wards now as well. He's picking the observer
From the
wards.
Tiny kill.
Oh.
Yeah, the goal from a Tiny kill gives Lina her Aghanim Scepter. So she's actually pretty big now. The Eels and the Aghanim Scepter picks up a hammer. So
That's gonna be a BKB.
Dazzle.
Oh,
True. She needs a BKB to deal with. Whoa, what is this? Okay, that's an Invis rune.
because when you look at it, oh, the Storm Spirit doesn't really zip too far. I'm not sure why, but Dire have nothing that goes through BKB.
Right clicks.
Except right clicks. But on the Radiant,
Tiny's right clicks.
on the Radiant though, they do have the Viper Strike, they do have the Chain Frost, they do have the Swap, and they have the Laguna Blade as well. So they do have quite a lot of things that go through BKB. So getting BKB on the Radiant
Chain
really helps
Frost
them.
doesn't go through BKB.
The
Chain
slow,
Frost is blocked.
the slow.
The mini stun goes through BKB. Does the slow go through magic immunity?
I know that the damage doesn't, but I know that the slow does. I don't know. If only we had some sort of stat
I'm
map
not
or
too sure.
something.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I know the stun goes through BKB.
I know that as
The
well.
initial
Yeah.
interruption for the first cast that goes through BKB.
If you
But-
alt on the skill, does say the same thing. It's not blocked by spell immunity. But does this? But I think the slow goes through it. But I'm not sure.
And well, BKB doesn't work Bristleback except for the goo. Oh, we do have a 4-man smoke now coming out.
Alright.
Only Storm Spirit. Oh, they're actually just gonna walk right into Roshan. It's not gonna be a big gank or anything.
And yeah, they can take him very easily. They have a lot of minus armor now. And Bristleback just not tanky at all this game. And I haven't really felt his presence much anyway. So just not his game. Looks like they're gonna be able to get
Yeah.
Roshan. It's gonna be very difficult for the Radiant to defend against this.
What? Are you just relocated into the Roshan pit from the Roshan pit? I'm not too sure why he did that.
Oh, and by the way, Lich looks like he's going to go for Aghanims.
Oh, okay.
And Wisp is making his mechanism now. It's very close. Great item on Wisp. Oh, we might have engagement here. And looks like, oh, very unlucky for the Morphling. Gets stunned just as he's about to teleport. Echo Slam comes out and they do get the kill. Morphling, no buyback, and he's dead for the next 60 seconds. Let's look at who has buyback. Where is it? Buyback. Only Viper on the Radiant side has buyback. Tiny going in. His team is not with him though, quite far away. Both the Wisp as well as the Bristleback are not with him. Even the Storm, so I think he should probably wait a little. He does have Aegis, so I suppose that's one thing. And instead of going to get that bottom.
He is really, really big now.
Yeah, he's like 5k gold ahead of the Viper, who's his closest competitor. Oh, misses the last hit on the tower, but no big deal for him. He's still farming very well.
He may even be tempted to just push this lane alone with Shin. He should be able to actually.
Yeah, but it might be better for him to just go mid and go for the exposed Draxus. Easier. He has a ton of attacks.
But they were not. Yeah. Just waiting for a moonshot now. But I weren't able to make too much use of the Morphling being sidelined for 70 seconds. So we will come back up now and.
Yeah, I think it's because most
engagement. Everyone's just moving away.
Yeah, most of the team just went back. You know, the Wisp went to farm his mech, and they just didn't want to push. It seems like, but they should because Aegis won't last for more than like what 2-3 more minutes left.
There should be a 2-minute max marked up when it's 2 minutes. So probably. I think it went down like about 33 or 33 minutes somewhere there. But it should have it for about 3 more minutes.
The graphs are looking pretty bad for the Radiant side. Do you think they'll be able to stop this push?
It's really hard to say. It depends on how fast. Well, it depends on how fast burst Hwanil down, and while he is down before the Aegis comes back up, how fast they can kill everyone else.
Tiny jumps
or
in.
if this happens, then ooh,
Laguna
Blade drop down to try to get the kill on Panic Button. The Leech ultimate bounces. Okay, the slow doesn't
slow. We know that now.
Bristleback's just walking through this, and the Glimmer Cape is keeping Tiny alive as well. We'll take the Rex. While the siege is happening, they don't really care too much. Storm Spirit. No one dies, surprisingly. No one dies at all.
Playing Dota the Gandhi
big
style.
fight breaking up.
Oh, looks like they do get the Wisp in the end. Earthshaker kills the Morphling, and looks like we might be able, might lose the Bristleback. One more hit, and he does fall. It took more than a few hits though. Tiny walks in, may have been a mistake. No Echo Slam available on the Earthshaker, so they should probably retreat. Ooh, nice jump in by the Tiny, but too slow with his attack. They do get the kill on the Viper. Tiny falls, loses his Aegis. Looks like they're gonna get the... No, now they'll be able to get a Vengeful Spirit. Instead, they're going to go bottom. Tiny jumping on the Lich gets the kill as well. Morphling buys back, but where is he exactly? Alright, here he is. Costly buyback, and not sure they're going to be able to do anything about it. They're still in the game, but barely, it seems like.
Viper buys back in that fight too, and that's very, very major. And I guess that's what Hwanil wanted, trying to push the bottom lane. It's more like, if you don't buy back, I'll take your Rex. If you buy back, I'll just back away. And back away he did, and 2 buybacks from both the cores, and they fall further and further behind. Hwanil is almost having a 10,000 goal lead over the... Oh no, Saikou is the team's name. I've been calling him Saikou the whole game.
Team Saikou, yeah, I mean A Saikou, right?
Yeah, I've been calling Viper Saikou the whole game, and now I realize that it's actually his team name. His name is Ichigeki.
Viper's so good, he's the whole team. I'm surprised you didn't call them Team Viper.
Oh, he completes his heart. So
the thing is that they don't. I don't know. Their lineup just isn't built for this stage of the game. I mean, we knew they were gonna fall off, and it's hard to see how they'll bring down the Tiny. The Bristleback is almost a non-factor, really. He kind of doesn't tank that much as you'd hope, but the Tiny is impossible to bring down, and the Earthshaker has been really spot on with his abilities.
Yeah. Right now with the BKB and the Gleamer Cape, Bristleback's actually able to just tank up a lot of magic damage. As you can see, the last fight, he just BKB'd up and walked in, tanked up everything from Lina.
And we now know Lich's ulti doesn't do anything against BKB.
The mini stun goes through it, that's about it. That's very sad actually.
Oh, top lane, they jump on the Morphling. Morphling ultimate actually not available, and they're chasing him, but nah, they'll just go back to the bottom lane. Morphling doesn't actually have a teleport scroll. If they push fast, there's nothing he can do.
He's actually going for an S and Y now. That's very weird. 40 minutes into the game, you're going for an S and Y. I personally think the Morphling actually cost them the game. They were in control the whole game in the early game, and then Xtrude decided to pick up the Lincoln Sphere, which was quite a weird pickup, to be honest. Instead, like, he could have gone for a Manta Star. But okay, we do have a big fight coming up right now.
Huge Echo Slam.
Very nice Echo Slam coming in there on 4 heroes. Actually, a buyback coming up from the Lina, and now Viper is the target to be focused down. LSA will connect on the Bristleback. They're actually stucking each other. They won't be able to get a kill. Glimmer Cape will keep him alive. And Storm Spirit is actually just jumping in and out. He's out of mana now. Still trying to kill the IO. Still alive, the IO. And Xtrude will go down. That's a full lane of Rex right there. This is probably GG.
Yeah, you want to see.
Line for 90 seconds.
There you go. Game is over.
GG is called right there.
Well, good try, but I think they were
very well played from Hwanil.
I think they were just outpicked. By the way, their team name isn't Guanil, it's Xtrude. Guanil is
Hwanil is the Tiny.
Yes.
Tiny's name is Hwanil.
Yes.
I'm calling out Tiny actually.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant
really good.
I thought you meant the whole team.
Oh no.
Alright.
Well, Bun's been pretty sad to this game. But anyway, we will be back with game 2 unless they have disconnecting problems. So I'll see everyone else in the next game.
Thank you. See you there.
the end of the game, we're going to go through the game and say, why did this team lose? Why did this team win? What are some big mistakes that they made? And we're going to find the 2 worst people on each team. Those 2 bad people, not bad, but worst playing people, we're going to critically analyze what they did wrong, giving them advice, and then the giveaways will be, if you typed in any advice in the Twitch chat for 2 minutes, we'll randomly pick you from the generator and you'll automatically get the prize. Easy peasy stuff. So it should be easy peasy. All you have to do is watch or play, have some fun, tell people how they can improve, and that's it. That's the idea. If you want to know more, if you want to read what I just said, all you have to do, I made a new command today, just type in !club. There you go. What? I am not feed-wrecked. You are also naked. You can't be in here. Naked girlfriends coming into the room, ladies and gents. Anyway. It's a gentlemanly stream. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're just gonna play in-houses all day and laugh. One other thing, though. Our sponsor here. I'm not gonna let anybody sponsor these events unless they play with us. So we're gonna have a guy from Logical Increments come over and play with us all day so we can make fun of him. And talk shit. I hope that's okay with you. He'll probably be the worst player once in a while. But, yeah. So anyway, sponsored stuff. I do have to apologize for the sellout thing, but I didn't think anybody would actually do this if there wasn't an incentive. And I know I ain't gonna pay for, like, fucking 3 winners every single game. Like, there has to be at least, we're gonna play, like, 8 games, probably. There's gonna be 3 winners, 3 prize giveaways per game. The worst person on Dire, the worst person on Radiant, and then a general... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. General advice. We'll just have the 3rd prize will be general advice, so even if you weren't paying attention. So 3 giveaways after every game, times 8 games. 8. So there has to be at least 25 prizes. I ain't gonna buy that shit every week. So I'll have somebody come on and sponsor us every week. This week, Logical Increments. Pretty good website. Little known fact, I actually used them when I was building my PC about a year ago. So, yeah. I mean, it's a free site. There's nothing wrong about that. You can do a little bit of sellout shit. Anyway. There you go! Now, we can't really start until this guy's ready. He said I was gonna get some food. Do you guys not think... That looks right on the desk. That's the right size desk, no? $5! I am not that bad. My MMR is like 1800. That's pretty good. That's not so good, but just kidding. Well, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Okay, there you go. So you have to excuse the advertising, but you know, companies, these guys were actually really cool. So I'm not gonna let anybody do this that I don't actually agree with. There probably won't be any G2A fucking advertisements. I'll tell you that much. You're looking at the one person who was ever denied a G2A partnership because I shit talked him the entire time. That was the first day that they sponsored me. Whoops. Oh well. Alright, anyway, so we're gonna start officially in about a half an hour, but if you guys want to have some fun, I'll have some fun with you now. We were playing this great new game mode in Dota 2 Reborn client. Oh my god, let's fucking crack it up. I would love to play that with you guys till we're ready to go. There we go, and we'll put the donator messages back on. So anyway, if any of you guys have Dota 2 Reborn, let's fucking do that. That'll be fun until this guy's ready. Is that Marana Mario Kart shit? That shit was the funnest thing I ever played. So let's do that till we're ready to go. I don't know how to invite people into the Dota 2 Reborn client. I don't know if that's a thing. So, you guys will have to help me out.
Oh.
We're gonna have like classical dubstep music all day, so I hope that's cool. Alright, let's see. Custom games? I forget what it's called though. Play Dota. Practice spots. No. I have no idea how to use the Reblink client, by the way. It's not good. Oh my god, my MMR! Oh my god, I'm almost back to... Oh no. Oh no. I'm almost back to 4-5. Oh no. Alright, let me see. Let me figure this shit out.
Hello everyone, welcome to Game 2 of the UGC Dota 2 League Season 4. My name is Otomo. I'll be casting this game by myself. It's going to be anime Saikou versus Xtrude. Xtrude took Game 1 quite convincing, I'd say. And now it's on to Game 2. Undying is banned. We saw him banned in the first game and he's banned again. This time the Tiny is banned by Xtrude. They used him in Game 1. So a bit surprised that they're banning him now, but we'll have to wait and see what their plan is. And let's see what other bans are gonna come out now. Looks like the Earthshaker is gonna be banned. Earthshaker was used very well by Xtrude in Game 1. They were able to really do a lot of work with him, so no surprise that he's banned now as well. Let's see who's going to be the second ban coming out of the Radiant side.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
We have a few seconds left before they start going to their reserve time. Not sure they want to go into that so early. It's a good ban. Tinker's always a good ban. Techie is heroes that you just don't want to play against. You have to always ban a hero that's overpowered, but Bloodseeker is definitely kind of overpowered this game. So, a good ban coming out on him. Queen of Pain is the first pick by the Dire side. Pretty strong mid. Was banned in the first game, so maybe that we'll see what she can do in this game. The next two picks are for the Radiant side for Team Xtrude. See what they're gonna go for here. Taking the mid Queen of Pain early on does kind of reveal a bit of their strategy, assuming that she is mid and not offline. Alright, then we have a Disruptor pickup. Disruptor very good against Queen of Pain because you can glimpse her into Static Storm. Or even when she blinks in, you just cast a Static Storm immediately. Plus the Thunderstrike gives you vision, so he's a pretty good counter against Queen of Pain. Let's see who else they're gonna pick here. TA is pretty good against Queen of Pain, I'd say. Puck also, I can dodge her attack with face. Keeper of the Light. Interesting. Not really a hero I would have expected, but it's good that they're opening with supports. It keeps their lineup pretty open. Keeper of the Light. Interesting hero. I wonder if the Dire will consider taking Night Stalker, because with Night Stalker you can keep the nighttime active pretty heavily. And instead take the Nyx. Nyx good against both these heroes. With his, they have low life, so they're easy to burst down. And his ability, Mana Burn, will scale very well against both of them. Anti-Mage is the ban, so they might be taking a hero that requires a lot of mana. Queen of Pain by herself requires a lot of mana, so good pick. Good ban coming out. Let's see who they're gonna go for. I'm still surprised by the Keeper of the Light pick, to be honest. Not really something I expected to see. Okay, and the ban comes out for the Ogre Magi, as they call him, Ogre Magi. A lot of burst damage coming out of this guy. Not sure if he's worth the ban though. Low mana pool, so I don't know. A bit odd. Viper comes out. Viper was actually used by the Saikou team in the first game. They used him quite well. I guess they expect the Queen of Pain to be offlane, or maybe they think they don't want the Viper to be offlane. Not exactly sure what's the point of this ban, but maybe it will make sense in time. See what the Radiant are gonna ban out now. Rain ban out the Slark. Slark, lots of mobility. Slark good against these. Good against both Keeper and Disruptor, I suppose. He could purge off Disruptor. Sorry, Keeper of the Light's ability, the Blind. I don't know. I'm not sure what the bans are for. Maybe they're just for the next rounds of picks, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, and we have an Alchemist pickup. Alchemist, with the new change, the way he can bounty runes, it's so good. And now Keeper of the Light and Disruptor, he can give them Aghanims pretty easily. He can farm them up and with his Grieveless Greed and just give them Aghanims all game. Well, actually, he can give them one each. Witch Doctor is the next pick. Witch Doctor with his quite a lot of lockdown coming out. Nyx with his Impale as well as Spike Carapace, as they call it, as long with the Paralyzing Cast. So there's quite a lot of lockdown on the Radiant, on the Dire side. Radiant side slightly less. They only have the Alchemist stun right now. They do have a bunch of the Monolith has a stun, but it's not that good. I have to wait and see. Oh, Brewmaster! This hero has fallen off the meta so hard, but his Brew Split is still very strong if used well. Brings a lot of control to the team fight. Strong hero, but falls off around the 35-40 minute mark. Just doesn't scale with his Primal Split anymore. So, and Storm Spirit comes out. So Storm, I think he was picked in the first game by Team Xtrude, and they did quite well with him. So he's in game 2 as well. Let's wait and see what they can do with him. Not sure which one's gonna be mid, the Storm or the Queen of Pain. Depends. There's no real. Oh well, actually, Xtrude will probably use the Brewmaster mid. Alchemist is also pretty decent mid with his what you call it, Acid Spray. There is a bit of lack of damage on Saikou's team. They have a lot of magic. There is some physical along with the Death Ward, but I don't know if it's enough. I'll have to wait and see what they're gonna go for. I feel like I said this in the first game. I'll say it again. Something like PA would be good. PA against MKB, good against both the Drunken Haze and the Drunken Brawler, as well as the Blinding Light. Yeah, there's a good amount of miss as well on the Radiant side. They have the Blinding Light as well as the Drunken Haze. Who else can they get? They could probably even get Troll if they wanted to. Line is banned out. I guess they think that the Nyx is going to be off lane, so that the what's it called? Dire side is looking for another support, but I don't know if the Nyx is going to be off lane or not. I think no, I don't think Nyx is going to be off lane. I think he's a support Nyx, Queen of Pain is off lane, and Storm Spirit is mid. We'll have to wait and see if this works out though. I might be wrong here. And last ban coming out is the Doom. Doom definitely very good against both the Queen of Pain. So he's good. Doom is good against everyone, but especially these two because they rely on their mobility. So good pickup for them. Also notice that on the Radiant side, everyone can use an Aghanim. So I assume this is going to continue. They're probably going to pick an Aghanim hero. Who's a good Aghanim hero? Who's a carry? Who would they pick? Morphling might be a good choice, I think. Maybe the Nyx, Lifestealer, but nobody uses him anymore. I'm not sure why some heroes seem to just disappear after some time, but that's how the game is. I think Lifestealer will be really good right now. But we'll see what they pick. On the Dire side, they definitely need some physical. I think that a PA with MKB would be insanely good this game. Even Lifesteal would be good for them as well because he can purge off all the mischance, all the glimpse, the lightning, everything. But what do I see? 20 seconds left. Can I see the chat now? I can't. Alright. 20 seconds left for Team Xtrude. 10 seconds now. They're really going to their reserve time. It seems like they're kind of confused what to take. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, they take a Leshrac. Good mix of magic and physical, mostly magic, but brings a lot. And also an Aghanim's hero. I like this pick. He brings a stun. They are lacking a bit of instant stun though. Charge, he has to move, does not really land at the same time. The lockdown of the dive team is much better, I'd say. It's gonna be hard to say which team has the better lineup, but we'll have to wait for the last pick from Dyer. I'd say either Life Stealer or PA would be really good this game. Troll, I suppose, is always good. There's really nothing that goes through BKB on the Radiant side except for Aghanim's Static Storm on the Disruptor. Apart from that, they have nothing that goes through BKB. There's nothing that I think that, unless a spray and stuff, but no disables. Okay, and the last pickup is the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter, definitely, I wasn't expecting him, but definitely a hugely good hero to take. So I like that they bought him. He brings a ton of damage, and that's what they need. I feel like they lack damage without him, and now that they have him, they should be able to do quite well with him. Alright, picking phase should be done right about now. Now just wait for everyone to pick their hero and start the game.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Okay, and we start the game with a pause because that's how the game is played. I'll start by introducing the Dire side until the Radiant reconnect. On the Radiant side, with one loss right now, it's Team Saikou. On the Jackup we have Ichikagi, we have Shinkudo. On the Storm we have on Nick Assassin, Don't Waste My Time. We have Baka on the Witch Doctor, and we have Dora on the Queen of Pain. And looks like everyone has to go and pee right now because, shared bladder and all that. What was the hero here that they have? Alchemist. And they said that he's a carry. I'm not sure they should have revealed that. So both teams have pretty decent late game. Definitely giving the edge to Saikou. I think overall in terms of lineup, I think Saikou's team has the better lineup. It comes out to execution, of course, but they look like they have the better lineup, at least from where I stand. Their heroes scale pretty well. Witch Doctor's an insanely good support late game, and Gyrocopter's really good. Mixed with an Aghanim's can do a lot, if he gets it, of course. This is a very cool outfit. Yeah, wow, you can have different types of claws and all that. Cool, this thing changes. Very nice, very nice. And yeah. Any other cosmetics? No? Okay, any effigies? There's one effigy. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Points with the sword. Yeah, that's nice. And the effigies here, of course, the classic axe dunk. Most of them, though, are usually when he's jumping up, not when he's landing. Oh, okay, yeah, Xtrude seems to be doing quite well. Kind of busy. Let's introduce the Radiant side first before I apply this. We have Papa Din on the Leshrac. We have Joanel on the Alchemist, can't say his name. Buns on the Brewmaster, Shin on the Disruptor, and lastly Panic Button on the Keeper of the Light, who bought the Courier and is going to use it any second now. Okay, so looks like they're going to be ready to start. Couriers use any second now. And what's Alchemist gonna take? Probably gonna take the Grievous Grid, and he sold the Courier's gonna be bought by Disruptor. Okay, there we go. If you take Grievous Grid, has 4 times the effect on the Bounty Ruin, so they really need to secure one of them for the Alchemist. Gives him so much gold early on. It's insane how good it is. And it looks like, yeah, he's definitely going for farming. He has Quelling Blade, he has a Stout Shield. He wants to get as many last as he can. How will the Dire lane this? I can't wait to see how they lane this. Because they have a bunch of mids and a couple of off lanes. I don't know how they're going to lane this exactly, so quite interesting. Alchemist does take Grievous Greed level 1. He really needs to secure this ruin. Alright, his team is with him. They should help him out. Top lane is probably going to go to the Dire.
The battle begins.
And that's an easy 400 gold. Oh yeah, just saw this game and the carriers were definitely outmatched. But maybe it might have been a lineup thing. We'll see how it goes this time. This time we have the Queen of Pain going on the off lane. Okay, it's going to be a tri-lane bottom. I guess a tri-lane bottom of Disruptor and Keeper of Light. Not heroes that the Queen of Pain wants to go against because of the glimpse, but she might be able to do fine anyway. With Grievous Greed, he will be able to farm very well. Mid lane is going to be Leshrac against Storm, becoming a classic matchup. I think it favors the Storm slightly. With the Lightning Storm spam, we'll have to wait and see. Top lane is going to be Brewmaster solo against the Witch Doctor, Gyrocopter, and Nyx tri-lane. Going very scary for the Brewmaster. I think he's going to be dancing with death at all times. Just a lot of stuns and magic damage available for the team. Alright, and you can see the harass coming out of the Queen of Pain. Overall though, I still think the Brewmaster will do better than the Queen of Pain. I think that, but we'll have to wait and see exactly how it works out. Alchemist, just gonna farm up. I wonder if he's gonna go Midas and into Aghanims, or if he's gonna go some sort of different carry build. He is the carry player, so he may not want to go for Aghanims for his teams very early on. Still, they at least will get a bunch of free Aghanims. And looks like this Clarity is gonna stay. One hit. There it goes. Oh crap! I was watching the Clarity and I ignored First Blood. But First Blood goes to the Dire side. Yeah, it's expected. There are just so many stuns and control coming out here. It's very hard for the Brewmaster. He might consider having the Keep of the Light with him, but it's hard to tell. And it should be okay. Looks like the Storm Spirit gets the mid ruin. Is Storm Spirit doing a bit better than the Leshrac? Leshrac doesn't have his bottle up. Yeah, his Brewmaster's just not picked that much anymore. I'm not exactly sure why he's not loved like he used to be, but he just isn't anymore. A bit sad because I think he's a very strong hero. I don't like playing him, but I like seeing him being played. He's going for a point of Drunken Brawler. Not going to help too much because it's mostly magic damage here. And there you go, the mist comes out. More hits. And will they die for him again? They really could. With the Rocket Barrage and so much other damage coming out, should be pretty easy. And the Ring of Basilisk turned on, so they do want to push. They should consider pushing just to try to force a rotation, give Queen of Pain a bit of breathing room. And Disruptor level 1 glimpse. Level 2 is when you can consider glimpsing the Queen of Pain, but he's very close. Now what's he gonna go for? More lightning or more glimpse? Very curious to see what he goes for. And more glimpse, yeah, probably the better choice. Because now he can glimpse the Queen of Pain from further away, get a kill. Queen of Pain 3 CS compared to the 6 of the Brewmaster, so despite dying, he's still kind of doing better than her. But I don't think the Queen of Pain will be able to get much. It just seems like a very rough lane for her. 2 points in Greevil is good for the Alchemist. Mid lane, Storm takes a lot of damage, but Yeah, he's not doing very well against the Leshrac. He's slightly behind in CS, but looks like Leshrac is starting to dominate. He could go get the bomb ruin. Should help him recover. And looks like the top one is going to be taken by the Nyx. Meanwhile, the experience graph is actually in favor of the Radiant. So is the gold, despite the first spot going on the dire side. I think this is because the Queen of Pain just isn't going to be able to do much. Brew is able to get more than her. Even though his lane is just equally dangerous, it's just the Queen of Pain just can't do much in this lane. She's out of region now, and he's spamming Thunder Strike with the Keeper of the Light helping him. That's another thing. Keeper of the Light is able to farm the jungle extremely efficiently, so that gives him a lot of extra golden experience for his team. Of course, the Gravel's Greed helps out as well. Is he gonna? Let's see. Is he gonna buy the Midas recipe? I think he might actually. I might do it after this creep wave is gone. Will he buy it? No, don't know about that. Mid lane. CS Battle 22 to 17. Leshrac starting to take a bit more of a lead. Still doesn't go for anything. Stun comes out on the Brewmaster, but they're not. Yeah, it's a bit passive right now, but I expect the kill will either be bottom or top. Now, again, if we're going to go very passive, which team is going to take this late game? I think it's going to be the Dire. I give them the advantage, but you have to remember that everyone on the Radiant is going to get free Aghanims, and that's just going to be a huge benefit to them. So, oh, is it? No, it's not a Midas. It's either Battle Fury or a Shadow Blade. Okay, we'll have to wait and see what Alchemist is going to make. But yeah, which team takes this late game is going to be very hard to tell. Keep a light stacking. We want to stack this a bit later compared to other camps because this doesn't. They move back a bit sooner, and there you go. Brilliant, good stack coming out. Brewmaster is here. I don't think I poisoned Drunken Haze, which is a bit odd. I feel like. And yeah, game is just sort of stale right now. Solid gold advantage for the Radiant side. Again, thanks to that Grievous Greed. I have to wait and see what this is gonna make. I don't think it's gonna be a Shadow Blade though. I feel like if he's gonna take Shadow, he wants to roam around, and he looks like he wants to stay in lane and farm. So we'll have to wait and see. Net worth. Yep, Alchemist way ahead of everyone else. Farm top lane. Stun comes out, misses on the Maledict, but will he be able to get the kills? The stun of the Nyx does land. Can they get a kill? It's gonna be close. Wow, huge damage coming out from the Leshrac. He might be able to get a triple kill. He gets a double kill. Will be able to get more than this. He does get a triple kill. Holy crap! That was huge. And Leshrac just wow. Look at that. He gets 600 gold. The experience is not that much because early game, but that was not expected. That was not expected at all. And surprised I just didn't notice this. And will he listen back? Looks like he's gonna make it out. That was very risky. He went down to about 90 life. He almost did die. Alright, so things definitely going Radiant's way. I thought it was going to be a good game for the Radiant because what's it going to be? Yeah, it's definitely going to be a Battle Fury. Oh, top lane, we have engagement. Oh, damn, Mr. Brewmaster split. He gets the kill on the Jericho. Can he get another kill? Oh, he might be able to get the kill on the Storm, but Storm zips away. And Ultimate does land, but do they have enough damage? One stun coming out from the Witch Doctor, and looks like he doesn't have enough. He can't get it. Isn't able to get the kill in the end. So it's a 1-for-1, but trading the off lane for your gyrocopter is definitely not something you want to do. Good golden experience, but I think that actually favors the Radiant because it doesn't show his skill. He was able to force rotations and get a kill by himself as an off lane on the carry. So good job by the Panda. Alchemist farming up a Storm here. It looks like he does have a bunch of stacks waiting for him as well. There's a double stack here and about triple stack here, so it's going to be a lot of gold that he can take later on as well. And will they be able to stack this one more time? Actually, it's a stack for the Leshrac. I thought it's different for the Alchemist, but Leshrac could definitely benefit from gold as well. Top lane, looks like he's going to be fine. Pain trying to harass, but she can't do much. Storm Spirit actually kills the Keep Up the Light. Looks like he must have dove in. I missed that completely. I'm very sorry for that. A good kill, good gold, good experience. Can they kill the Queen of Pain? I feel like if they wanted to, they could have with the Thunderstrike Glimpse, but you have to remember that the blink range for the Queen of Pain is huge, 1.2 or 1,200, sorry. And they do see the Leshrac. If they get a kill on him, Nyx stun. He might be able to use Spike Carapace to reflect it and get a mini stun off, but in the end they can get the kill. There's a ward here. They do see the Leshrac, but they can't seem to kill him. Balls of the Bounty and he should be fine. Top lane it is Panda against Gyro. Panda, well, not that far behind, only like 500 gold. Well, more like 600 actually. But considering that he was harassed and had first blood against him, he's doing very well. Saving up for a Blink Dagger, so that's going to be a very helpful item. Looking at the teams, you can see that the Radiant is more early game. The Brewmaster, the Keeper of the Light, the Leshrac can push very fast with Edict once he puts pointed. Oh, and he's in a bad spot. He's going to need to ult me. If they chain this properly, he shouldn't have a chance, and no, he's not gonna. Yeah, that was beautifully done. You have to make sure that all of your spells land in the correct order, otherwise he's just gonna ult in on the way. Good kill, but Alchemist is gonna be the problem. He has the Battle Fury, so he's gonna be farming even faster now. Yeah, maxed out Grievous speed now. Look at that gold. Crazy. Just crazy how fast he farms. Now he's gonna go in the jungle and he stacks from 3. There's one stack here. Leshrac gets a kill on the Storm Spirit, so I messed that up. This new Golem is very good for the Alchemist because they spawn extra, so he gets so much extra gold compared to before from that camp. Like 4 extra stacks of Grievous Greed. Which is like 120 gold extra? Yeah. And you can see that the gold, 4k for the Radiant side, XP, 3k they are taking the advantage now. Brewmaster, level 8, still doesn't have the Blink Dagger, but this is to be expected. There's a nice ward here on the Dire side to see if he has any support or if he goes forward a bit too much. Are there any stacks? No, there doesn't seem to be any stacks for the Gyrocopt. Oh, and there's one stack here. And that's about it. Gyrocopt doesn't have the same stacking that the Alchemist is getting, which is definitely not something you wanna see. Look at all this. He's gonna probably get like 1,000 gold from all of this. Let's see, it's like 6,500. What is he gonna end up with? 7,000, 7,200. There you go, almost 1,000. Oh, top lane. Looks like they're not able to get anything. And Queen of Pain gets glimpsed back. Stackstone comes out beautifully placed. Can they get a kill? They do get the kill. Now they are really changing their spells very well. Both teams actually. They get the kill. Brewmaster has his Blink Dagger. Now they can start pushing if they want to. Leshrac is going to start putting points in Edict. So, actually, the amazing thing about Leshrac with Keep of Light is that if you use the Chakra, which reduces magic cooldown by... oh, top lane, sorry. So you're going to go on the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter... Is he going to make it out alive? Oh, stun comes out very nice, actually. I didn't know it worked on them this way. And looks like they might lose him. Anyway, they do. But looks like the Brewmaster is going to fall as well. So 2-for-1 trade because the Disruptor falls. Good kill, actually. In the end, I think that definitely favors the Dire. Does favor the Dire. 2-for-1 like that. And 3-for-1. This ward doing so much work. They were able to see the Keep of the Light here. Still, they haven't been able to kill either of the two main big heroes, which are the Alchemist and the Leshrac. Alchemist gets an armlet, which will give him a lot of extra armor that he needs, as well as some extra strength that also will help him survive. Also, the drain is kind of offset, well, more than offset by his insane regen for the ultimate. Leshrac going for Bloodstone doesn't have that actually, and he has the cloak, so he has a lot of life, some decent armor, but he has a okay. I forgot which hero he was using last game, but I think he was using a bristleback, and he wasn't able to he wasn't able to generate much for the team, but they still won. So you know, sometimes your role isn't the most fancy or amazing, but you're able to win anyway. Looks like the Keeper of Light is going for a mech, and they find the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor probably gonna fall using this heal while he's being chakra'd. Sorry, Mana Lake is not the best. Just like a nice jump. And Alchemist is going to go for the phase boots next. And yeah, they're still going to start pushing because they have the Panda split with the Blink Dagger. They have a great team fight. And in the meantime, they have the Alchemist farming in the forest. So they can do both. They can secure their late game with the Alchemist while pushing in and pressuring them. So it's a very good strategy by them. Alright, Alchemist is bottom. He has 10k. The nearest net worth on the Dire is almost 6 on the Storm, and 4,000 difference right now. This stage of the game is so huge. But this is what happens when you pick an Alchemist for the team. It's crazy fun, crazy fun. Anyway, top lane. So we have engagement here, and huge jump. They kill the gyrocopter. Stun does come out from the Witch Doctor. Looks like the Dire will be able to retreat before they're able to get anything else. And we might, oh, nice kill on the Keeper by the Nyx. Beautiful stun on 4. But I don't think he's going to make that alive. Spike Karapachi comes out, getting him alive a bit more, but he's going to fall now. They do get a kill on the Queen of Pain as well. Witch Doctor is killed. The Leshrac, huge streak going in for him. Looks like the Disruptor is going to fall as well. And Glimpse back. Nice Glimpse. But I think he's blinking in the wrong place. No! Should have walked in here and teleported. Poor fellow. And okay, during the meantime, the Alchemist just pushes bottom lane, going to go for the Assault Cuirass. This Alchemist just playing a what's his GPM? What is it? Gold per minute? 640. Compared to everyone else who's like much lower. Alchemist just doing so much work. And he's gonna go for Assault Cuirass, gonna help him push towers even faster. And these kind of this camp is so good for the Alchemist because you get so many stacks of Greevil's Greed off. This camp as well, all these golems. And yeah, just pushes through, gets a ton of gold. How much is the maximum gold? How maximum gold is 36, not 30. So even higher than I thought. Now gold reaching 10k, experience 5. Gyrocopter's farm is actually not that great. He's only 4k. He's really falling behind. I'm not sure how Dominator is the item you want this game. Chuck? I'm not sure what that means. Okay. They're pinging for Roshan. They could get him. They only have 1 minus armor. So they're not the best Roshan lineup. Let's look at some items. Oh, looks like they might kill. Yeah, they do get the kill next. They spawn and maybe they dusted. No, either way. Leshrac has Glimmer Cape, great item on him. Oh dear, here's going in. They do see him. Can they get the kill? We get on the gyrocopter. No, it doesn't look like they can. He's going for max acid spray on the Alchemist. Probably going to suit him for his more farming oriented playstyle. So yeah, Leshrac has a Bloodstone, has a Glimmer Cape. Let's see what he's going to go there. Oh dear. And he takes the Envy, gets glimpsed to safety. That was unlucky use. They use a stack stone that does leave a bit of an opening if Nyx can find them. Nyx might be going for a Dagon. Pretty good item on him. Well, Storm is here, but does he really want to initiate? His invisibility is about halfway. Should probably stand it. Oh dear, he is fighting. He's going for the Keep of Light. Can he get him? And he does get him. Keep of the Light, surprisingly, he doesn't use his blinding light on him. Might get the kill on the Disruptor as well. Stun does land, and Storm, not a lot of mana, might be able to get the courier actually. 1 hit, 2 hits, 3rd hit, 1 more. Holy crap, barely. What's he gonna do? He has no teleport scroll. This is a risky spot to be in. And Pain jumps in, looks like she's gonna get the kill on the Disruptor, gets sent back. Will the deny come on? He does deny very nicely, but stuns himself, unfortunate for the Alchemist. No ulti available either. Turns on the omelet, but doesn't make any difference. Falls and wow. Just like that, the Dire get a huge amount of gold and experience, especially the Queen of Pain. Alchemist. Oh, dear, top lane. Looks like Leshrac. He's healing up. Glimmercape costs a lot of mana. Uses it on himself, but he only has a few seconds more. Oh dear, recall, will it last? Does get recalled. Beautiful play by the Keeper of the Light. Just beautiful, really. Well done. What's he gonna make next? I think Leshrac might be going for a heart. Good item on him. Brewmaster is going for Agam, so looks like he won't have an Agam given to him by the Alchemist. We'll have to wait and see. Keeper of the Light going for mech, and so is the Disruptor. I think they both seem to be making a mech. Interesting. Gyrocopter as a Dominator. You should probably go for BKB and then followed by some damage. Storm Spirit. Holy crap, doing a lot of work. Spite Carapace helping out here. Does he want to turn? Does get the stun. And will he make it out alive? Oh, glimpse back and he's dead. So 1 for 1, support for support. Don't think favors one team more than the other by much. And Nyx Assassin, definitely going for that Dagon. He has quite a lot of gold saved up. Could be a Blink Dagger though. He's also going for, I think the maxing Mana Burn would be better because the cooldown goes down so low, whereas Spite Carapace doesn't really help that much. Witch Doctor has insane amount of farm actually, 600 gold away from his Aghanim's. I'm guessing he's playing more of the core. He's also has 4 kills. Wow. Queen of Pain going for Orchid. Assault Cuirass is out. So now they have a ton of minus armor, about minus 12 with Assault Cuirass. So definitely Roshan's an option. And despite the few pickups that have been happening against them, Radiant is still far ahead, especially in the golds, almost 12k now. And again, Alchemist 14,000 net worth. Closest is about 8.5 at the Storm. There's more than 6,000 gold gap between them. What's he gonna make now? He has an item coming. That's just a teleport scroll. Yeah, he could have let the skeletons come to life, but it's no big deal. I feel like the Aghanims on Witch Doctor could be a game changer if he can get a good one off. It's gonna be a bit hard though, there's quite a lot of disables. Oh, mid lane. Split was used, doesn't generate anything. Brewmaster disconnects. Okay. Some sort of bug? It'd be interesting if we see what kind of bug it is actually. Okay, and they're ready to go now. Holy crap, Storm Spirit gets caught and killed. I'm not sure what happened exactly. I should keep a closer watch. Alchemist also kills the Gyrocopter. Alchemist totally tripling the farm of the Gyrocopter almost. This is going to be very, very hard to watch. I'm not sure what the Gyrocopter can do to come back at all actually. And mid lane looks like Storm's gonna jump. Should be able to get this kill. And he does. Storm is doing his best to keep him in the game, but he's only about half the net worth of the Alchemist. Nyx, Staff Wizardry, could be Dagon, could be Force Staff. Not sure which one it is.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Witch Doctor could consider selling the Bracer. Gets if it gets into his Agams even faster, but we'll have to wait and see. Leshrac Soul Booster. What's he making? Oh, jumping on the Disruptor. Lots of stuns coming out, and he does fall. Leshrac is gonna try to do his best, but can he do anything? Looks like Nyx is just gonna make that alive. And Storm Spirit is here. He does have a bit of mana, not enough for a long jump, but there you go. Jumps to safety anyway. Very, very pro. Oh, looks like Alchemist. Can he land the stun? Oh no, he stuns himself. It doesn't make any difference though, because he's healing a lot right now. And he'll be fine, yeah. I'm surprised he's not. Yeah, there you go. Turns on the armlets. He's gonna go for BKB next. 17,000 net worth, ladies and gentlemen. Mid lane looks like Leshrac's pushing a little bit. Can use his edict. Octarine Core. That's what he's making. All right, and we have the Agnums out on the Witch Doctor. Oh, big jump in. Can they get a kill? Orchid comes out. Big ultimate and. No, they are not able to kill the Brewmaster. Brewmaster is gonna use it. They do get to kill everyone else though, and it looks like the Leshrac is doing a lot of work, able to get a double kill. Stun. Can he get a kill on the Witch? He does get a kill on the Witch. In the end, he managed to pull this out of the make a huge comeback, and looks like Leshrac is gonna pay the price. Isn't able to use his deny or his Glimmer Cape in time. And Brewmaster is in danger if Storm decides to go for him. Storms is going for a long zip, throws the Drunken Haze, can take this ruin and should be okay. In the meantime though, Alchemist has just not been able, they can't do anything. He just BKBs and he's fine. What more could they do? Dagon is up on the Nyx. And experience is 7.5. Gold is reaching 15. Oh, wow. Just now the Witch Doctor threw a very nice ultimate here. So he's doing work. But it just feels like they won't be able to do anything to stop the Alchemist. And look at this big stack. And he's going to stack it even more. I think this is going to push him to like 21k net worth. And doesn't actually stack. Unfortunate, but it's not like he needs that much gold anyway. He's going to go for it, throws it. Well, 20k, so not 21. I apologize. I wonder if he's going to go for Heart next. Heart would be really good. Next, level 10. Level 1 Vendetta is a bit. It's quite underwhelming. They do see him also. They know he's here somewhere, and they are too far to do anything about it though. Disruptor is close to his mech, so is Keeper of the Light. Looks like Keeper of the Light doesn't have it yet. No tower losses on the Radiant side either, which is one of the things that are hurting them. Sorry. Yeah, unless they'll be able to defend this in time. Brewmaster about 300 gold away from his Aghanims. Used to be a bit more impressive in the old days. Alchemist still farming up a Storm. Well, I should say that when he kills Storm actually. That would be pretty funny. Sort of a pun. Mid lane looks like they're also trying to get this tower, and they do. First tower for the Dire. They need this injection of gold. Nyx also now has level 2 Vendetta. With Dagon, he does do quite a decent amount of damage. Disruptor and Call definitely can be bursted down if he can find him. Nice D-Ward coming up here. Yeah, but he averages 762. This is just his record from one game. So this Alchemist is doing crazy well, but it's this game he might not be doing so well if it was another game. We don't know what his average is, and he's able to stack it and get a lot more gold as well, and they take the mid tower. Now the thing is they don't seem to be in a hurry to push. They seem to think they have the late game secured, and it's hard to argue with them. Alchemist gonna go for a Missile Blade next. I wonder when he's gonna go for a Heart. He doesn't really have a lot of HP. He could really use a Heart. Agam's out on the Brewmaster, and they're gonna go for Roshan now. Anyone want to take the monster one? Are they saving it for the Alchemist? No, at the end the Brewmaster takes it. Gold, about 17k advantage for the Radiant, experience about 10, so things just not going well for them. The Storm is their saving grace, but how would they be able to stop him later? They see him and stun blast, but he's way over here by the time it happens. Oh, top lane? Okay, looks like Dire just kind of looking. They can't seem to find anyone. They might consider smoking to get it. Gyrocopter has his BKB, but will it make much of a difference? We'll have to wait and see. They smoke it to Roshan. Wow, he's gonna fall down. But then again, he has minus 12 armor, and Alchemist is hitting like a truck. Looks like they're just gonna be able to get this. Who's gonna pick it up though? And Leshrac, definitely a great pick. He could use it definitely. Now they're going to go middle. Tower's still there. Again, you have to remember that Alchemist has his Assault Crash, reduces the armor of everyone, of towers and heroes. So he really hits really fast when he goes into his ultimate form. A bunch of sentries are here, but don't see if they make any difference. Mech finally comes out on the disruptor, and I'm sure one's gonna come out with the light in a few seconds. Look at how fast this tower falls. And oh, stun only lands on the Leshrac. The nice ultimate coming out, and is it gonna bounce? Stun comes out, gonna hit on 2. Beautiful stun. And Queen of Pain is here. Is she able to get any kills? She does. She falls in the end. Disruptor, a bit low on life. I think he's going to be the one who dies. Alchemist going ham, killing pretty much everyone with his BKB. And stun comes out, stuns the Storm, but Storm probably gonna be okay. Nice stun coming out of the Nyx. And Storm just gonna zip away. 2 for nothing right now. The Disruptor's still alive, shockingly. And they do get the tower, as well as the racks. Now Alchemist and his team are just gonna go top. I say Alchemist and his team Xtrude, but Alchemist is 27k net worth, and everyone else is under 20, so it's Team Alchemist basically. Oh, Storm, nice jump, gets the kill on the Disruptor, but Disruptor has already kind of used everything he has. Let's kill the Keeper of the Light as well. Storm doing so much work. They'll be back in 15 seconds, and they're gonna go on the racks, but Storm doing well is not the same as his team doing well. Stun, are they gonna be able to kill him? He is smoked up. Sentries are here. Leshrac probably gonna fall, but he does have a beak. He does have his Aegis ready. So wow, he's done a ton of damage. Holy crap! The Octarine Core. He's draining more than they can hurt him with. And in the meantime, Storm jumps in. Is he gonna kill? He can't even kill the Brewmaster. Poor Storm, doing his best. And they're just gonna go on the racks as well. I think Dire might call. I don't see how they're going to defend after another assault on the bot lane. We might be seeing a 3-game series instead of a 5-game series. Keeper of the Light gets... Okay, yep, we have 2 mechs. I know this is going to happen. Where Alchemist, 31k net worth. The closest on the Dire is Storm at 14. Gyrocopter is at 8. Can you believe it? Their carry Gyrocopter is so far behind. It's insane. So now it looks like the Radiant's just gonna go bottom. That Octarine Core was so good on Leshrac just now. It's crazy how much he was able to take life. Remember, he's taking 25% of his magic damage as healing against heroes. There were like 3 heroes, so he was getting so much life. Oh, there. Scary. Jump in by the Storm. If he turns on his ultimate, see this? He's not even losing life. So crazy how much damage, how the Octomo Core is on the track, and looks like they're able to get 3 heroes at the start. Jacob is gonna try his best, but I think it's a bit of a wasted effort, to be honest. Fish Doctor's gonna get destroyed,
Dire's
and he
middle
does.
tower is under attack.
Good pickup with the Aghanims, but they're just gonna get these racks here. Where's Alchemist? He's mid lane, farming. He needs more gold. And GG is called. Looks like the Dire team is sorry, the Raiden team is gonna take it. It's a 2-for-1 series, and we'll see you in game 3. Thank you for watching.
Phil. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Wow. That did not go very well.
Oh shit, that's the real one! Unexpected! Oh, we didn't even get the tower? Oh, fucking
I
Christ.
have already used my mechanism.
Uh-oh, I'm fucked up. You gotta repel, buddy? Too late.
I think you're
All
dead
good,
anyway.
it's all good. Heal him up. Oh, 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 oh. There you go. This is man fighting a Terrorblade? Who do you think you are, bro?
Oh, nice.
Ah!
Fuck. Ah.
That's okay.
The
Space
fucking
created,
Zany
boys.
procs.
Space created.
Yeah. Go anti-magos.
And that's how you beat a brood, despite what everybody said. Fucking high pressure.
That Echo Slam was pretty good though. I was expecting half as good.
Hello everyone, welcome to game 3 of the UGC Dota 4 League Season 4 finale. This is, we're, sorry, sorry, not ready yet. Anyway, Saikou has lost the last 2 games. It's a best of 5 series, so if Xtrude wins this, this is going to be match point for them. We're going to see the bans come out. Saikou bans the Undying, and the Undying has been banned every game so far. Queen of Pain and Viper have either been banned or pick every game as well. So, popular heroes all around. Seems like we're having this sort of the same group. 1 second.
Seconds remaining. Reserve time.
So it's gonna be first pick for the Dire team. Let's see what they're gonna go for. Last game they took the Alchemist and were able to do so much work with him. So let's see what they're gonna take this game.
Radiant team pick.
And it's Earthshaker first pick. Earthshaker
Radiant
very
team pick.
was a huge impact in the first game with his figures.
Dire team
They have a very good Earthshaker player. On Saikou they take the Tiny and the Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi was banned game 2, and this is the first time he's making his debut. Tiny was picked. Okay. So I'm being told to get a new microphone. Sorry people, I don't have money. Maybe I'll buy one later.
10 seconds remaining. 5
So we'll see what they're going to go for next. Taking Tiny early on though doesn't mean that they might be taking a Wisp. I wonder if they're going to see a Wisp ban or not. Let's see, Earthshaker. They are taking their time with this. I wonder if we are going to see a Tide Hunter. Tide Hunter, pretty underused. I think his ultimate is just really good. Oh well. Waiting for this pick. Ogre Magi works well with Tiny, thanks to Bloodlust. So we may not see a Wisp, but oh, Magnus. Alright, we're going for some heavy team fight. Good offlane. The Magnus with the Echo Slam and the RP. Alright. This is gonna be quite impressive if they can pull it off. RP and Echo Slam by itself could just team wipe.
Radiant team ban.
Sorry. Very thirsty. I casted 2 games in a row. I'm surprised by these 2 picks though. These 2 big bans. Lich and Witch Doctor both work very well with the Magnus. I would have thought they would have kept him, but the bans come out a bit surprising. And Saikou has used the Lich and the Witch Doctor. Lich in game 1 was used, but he didn't really do anything to I think warrant the ban. Witch Doctor was very successful in game 2. He got the Agners, but his team wasn't able to protect him. He was able to get like a double kill at one point, but it wasn't enough. Troll Warlord comes out. Okay, so interesting. Troll Warlord, Dragon Knight. Okay, lots of melee coming out on both sides. Actually, I think everyone's pretty much melee except Troll Warlord, who can switch between the 2. So I wonder if we're going to see a bit more range in the next few picks. Dragon Knight's Breath of Fire works very well with they have a lot of AoE, definitely. With his Breath of Fire on the RP is going to work well. Spirit Breaker, I think is a good pick. If you charge, you might be able to go through a bunch of them. Not to see how well he's used. Okay, Techies. Personally, I have to admit I don't like the hero, but wow, I think he's going to be working very well. There's a lot of melee. Troll Warlord doesn't, of course, his range, but even his attack will be really close enough when they try to remove the mines. They have to be close to hit it. He'll take some damage. I mean, I feel like they need a sniper. I don't know why. I feel like Saikou needs a sniper. They have to keep their distance. And going so much melee against Magnus, Earthshaker is very risky. Alright, so last group of bans come out. Lion's gonna be banned out. Lion, well, who do they need? They do need a carry, I think. I'm not sure how they're gonna lane this. Is it gonna be Magnus carry? Maybe. He is banned out.
Radiant team pick.
So one of my friends is asking me. Anyway, the Lena ban is, yeah, I guess suppose that it's really good against Dragon Knights.
Reserve time.
Alright, so last group of picks coming out here. I really should. I'm gonna close the. Close the friend list. There you go. Alright, so last group of bands coming out. Let's see who they're gonna take. They need the range on the Saikou. I feel like they cannot take another melee. That would pretty much be their taking a melee now. It gives them about like an 80% chance that they're gonna lose, and they take.
Dire team pick.
Not really what I was thinking they were gonna go, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't really like the Crystal Maiden pick that much. I don't know. I don't see. I think the Dire's gonna take this. I mean, of course, you know, gonna come down gate and all that, but with a 2-0 lead on Xtrude, along with what I think is a much superior lineup, it's gonna be an interesting thing. Alright, so looks like Xtrude wants to smoke and go for some gank. I think I have a Statman with me. Statman, what do you think which team do you favor? We'll have to wait and see what he thinks. Anyway, let's introduce the teams. On Saikou, we have Ichigaki on the Troll Warlord. We have Dora on a Spirit Breaker. Ogre Magic is being played by Baka. Don't Waste My Time on the Crystal Maiden. Last we have time being played by Shinkudo, who played a phenomenal Storm last game, but it was enough. On the die, we have Papa Den on the Techies. Genwal on Dragon, he's the carry player on the team. Shin on the Earthshaker. Panic Button on the Tuskar. And lastly, we have Bun on the Magnus. So I'm pretty sure Magnus is going to be their off lane. There's no way they're going to go level 1 Roshan. No, they're just waiting for someone to show up. Might have been better if Tiki's went somewhere else, though. He's not really doing much for his team by being here. Nice shout out coming out to his lover and his mother, I think. I'm not exactly sure who they are. Anyway, Troll Warlord.
The battle begins.
Looks like they're just gonna trade, and Dragon Knight is gonna take the Bounty Ruin, and Tiny as well. Oh, Crystal Maiden. She is not likely to make this. Techies this commits suicide for that. Level 1 suicide. Yeah, that's a bit odd. Not sure they need to do that. They are playing a bit clowny, but I still give them the edge. They got first blood after all, so that's something. Anyway, looking at the lanes, it looks like Troll with his 2 supports are going to go along with the Crystal Maiden and the Ogre Magi. Crystal Maiden could jungle, so that's a good choice for them. Up against the Tuskar, it's going to be a rough lane for Tuskar. Magnus is going mid against the Tiny. I think it's about even. Techies is going to need some experience, but once he gets it, he should probably be mining the map. That leaves the Earthshaker along with the Dragon Knight top against the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker probably shouldn't die. There are a bunch of stuns, but he's tanky enough to withstand them and should be okay in lane. Actually, the laning phase is looking pretty good for the Radiant team. So we'll have to wait and see. Techies needs to stay here until he gets level 2, but taking that level 1 suicide was... they didn't need it, I feel like. I think the Crystal Maiden was dead anyway. Who got the first blood? It was the Tuskar, okay. And yeah, check out the armor on Techies, 7. I don't know what Ice Frog was smoking when he gave this guy 7 armor. Anyway, it's close to level 2. Once it gets there, doesn't need to be here anymore.
Radiant's bottom
Crystal
tower is
Maiden,
under
what's she
attack.
doing? There's level 1 bite. Should try to get Arcane Aura and then just try to jungle, get her team some extra golden experience. That'll be very helpful for her. Top lane. We might be able to get the Spirit Breaker. Not enough mana on the Dragon Knight though. Once he has the soul, you can spam Breath Fire on him. Oh, bottom lane. So we might have a go at him. Mine thrown out. Tuskar Snowball. There's no. He can't suicide yet, and looks like Tuskar might actually fall. Will he? It's very close. And oh, imagine maybe we could have thrown the Ignite. Looks like it's not gonna happen. And Techies taking a lot of damage. Ignite does come out, so there's a mine. And they're playing very risky Dota on the Dire side. I'm not sure why they're not more careful. I feel like they might be a little overconfident because they won so many games. Mid lane, Magnus against Tiny. Looking at the CS, Tiny is 14, Dragon Knight's 14. So Tiny's winning the mid lane against the Magnus, 14 to 7. Top lane, it is the 14 to 11. It's pretty close actually. Spirit Breaker doing very well for himself. Bottom lane Tuskar is not though. He has no TCS. No, not at all. Even Techies has more. Oh, okay. Looks like they're going to jump on the troll with that mischance, changing the fire line completely, and they do get the Tuskar. Tuskar just playing too aggressively, and but they get the Techies in the end thanks to that minefield they used. Top lane, are they gonna go for him? They do get through the Breath of Fire. They don't have a stun on the Dragon Knights. He's taking 2 points in Dragon Blood. Fisher actually misses, but he's locked in even though he's not stunned. And another Breath of Fire could get the kill. Breath of Fire, will he get it? He needs one more hit. Spirit Breaker falls to the creep. I'm surprised he didn't just charge somewhere else, but okay, looks like bottom lane they're going again. Techies throws a mine, gets a kill, and this Techie Snowball Suicide combination is doing quite a lot of work for them. I like the combinations involved. I like the grenade combination, which is Tiny and Techies. You throw him and he suicides. It's fun to watch.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So I was reducing the point. Okay, Teki is able to get a kill on the troll. So, Saikou, despite having what I thought was a better lane, early game laning setting, doesn't seem to be doing too well. I'm not sure I'm fond of this item build on Spirit Breaker. You want max out charge so you can be where you need to be as soon as possible. Greater Bash is good, but increasing it doesn't give you any more chances to proc or anything like that. Well, we'll have to wait and see how it's going to go though. Troll has a poor man shield, so he's going to go for Aquila. And we might see another dive here. Techies has, oh dear, Spirit Breaker gets a kill on the Magnus, but I think we might have a dive on the bottom lane. Who are they going to go for? Oh, Crystal Maiden would be a very easy kill. Snowballs her. Can they get a kill? Throws a mine. Beautiful. They threw the ice shard and he threw a mine in the ice shard. It's insanely good. Alright, Tuskar's being charged. Spirit Breaker's coming here. At least he's giving them vision. No mana on the Augur Magi, so it's not going to be very good for him. Teki is definitely going to fall here. No suicide available. And looks like Tuskar might as well. Is he going to snowball? Stun. Looks like he's probably going to die before the snowball. Snowball does come out, but not enough. RP onto a nice fissure. Can they get a kill? He's going to need his shockwave. Can he land it? He does land. Gets the kill. It's a 2 for 1, but they do force out the Magnus and the Earthshake come here. Definitely a good trade for the Radiant side. Tiny gets the Invis Ruin and continues to go farming. Tiny looks like he's going to save up for a Blink Dagger. No. Oh, there we go. Now the Flying Courier comes out. I think it was just normal Courier until then. I definitely think that the dire side is playing a bit clowny. I mean, look at this. What does he need 3 null talismans for? What the hell is he making? A Dagon? Dagon Techie? Is that what we're gonna see? Oh my god, we might. Alright, looks like they're going to jump on the Tickies. Can they get it? It's going to be very difficult though. Well, Snowball. Snowball takes the Tickies with him, going against the Ogre Magi. Nice throw of the Ice Shards, and in the end, the Tickies commit suicide to get the kill. The meantime, Magnus actually falls in the mid lane to the tiny crap. There's kills happening everywhere. Game 1 was so inactive, and Game 3 is making up for it, apparently. One experience graph swinging back and forth, not really generating anything. Earthshaker has his soul ring, so he can spam fissure if he needs to farm bottom lane. So far has been the most action-packed lane of the game. Billion kills and deaths happening. I'm not sure what that means. Wrong. Okay, that's second time. Dragon Knight has. This guy's monopose are so bad. Oh, bomb lane, ice ball, snowball. Sorry, and looks like they. Oh no, they don't actually get to able to kill him. He's one more hit. That proc of the command shield so good, keeping him alive. Spirit Breaker's charging, but he's charging from pretty far away. I'm pretty sure they see him. I mean, they're pinging like crazy. And Earthshaker's here. It's going to be a 3-on-3 very soon. Stun going to land on the Tickies. Tickies doesn't have a suicide. Fissure comes out. Nice snowball coming out. They do get a kill on the Crystal Maiden. Looks like the Spirit Breaker almost falls as well, but he's gonna be fine. During the meantime, though, Dragon Knight just pushing the top lane by himself. This guy plays this way in both games I've seen him so far. He's the carry, but he pushes a lot. I disagree. They do have good, decent late game. Magnus scales well late game. Dragon Knight's very strong late game, and Tuskar with his Walrus Punch is really good late game as well. Alright, now let's look at a bit of the items and skill builders going on. Troll Warlord probably should max out the not Berserker, the Whirling Axes. I'm not sure why he's going. This is a very odd build that you get a lot of burst damage out of Whirling Axes, and it's just much better skill. Spirit Breaker should max Charge of Darkness, but his items are okay. Ogre Magi, weird. I think you should go more Fire Blast because it works with the multicast. This is very odd. Crystal Maiden, 111, okay. Tiny is fine, has a Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger is going to be pretty good this game. They are a bit tanky though, so it's not going to be the best game to get Blink Dagger on. Techies, Soul Ring. Again, really not sure what Techies is going to make. Dragon Knight is doing well. He's going for points of Dragon Blood. Should be okay. I'm not sure what he's going to make out. I'm sorry. I'm the one who's casting, and yet they shout at someone else. Ah, well, doesn't matter. Magnus, doing okay. Probably going to save for Blink Dagger. I'm not sure if he's going to go Arcane Boots first. We'll have to wait and see. Tuskar has an Urn. Really good item on him because all the kills he's involved in. Finally, Earthshaker should probably save for Blink Dagger. I think he's going to get a Tranquil Boots first. Helps with the spam of the Soul Ring. Alright, so that's pretty much a rundown of what's going on. Let's see what's going to happen after this. I still think that Xtrude is probably going to take the game. Basically, it feels like the two teams are slightly outmatched. I mean, sorry, mismatched. Yeah, mismatched is the better word. Xtrude so far has taken both games quite solidly. I don't think Game 3 is going to go any different, but you want to be one of those meme casters, but it's like, I don't know if they can do it. I do hope they can, though. Is there any interesting effigy? No, I've seen this one. Ooh, here's ice in your eyes. Let's see. This is okay. Not this nice, I suppose. Anything else? I've seen this one. Oh, look, what's this? Legend of Phantom Assassin. You can't really see anything about her. Could be my quality though. Maybe I should upgrade the settings. And has 60 commands. Not bad. Alright, and looks like Crystalmaine is back. Crystalmaine going for Tranquil Boots. A good item on her. She needs the movement speed. Could consider jungling for a bit. I think that would help. And we are unpausing. And we are pausing. That was, and we are unpausing again. Okay, there we go. Crystalmaine, what you gonna go for? Let's go more for Frostbite. Frostbite is the spell you want to max out because the cooldown goes down lower. The bomb lane, Ogre McGee, you're in trouble, buddy. He doesn't have an arcane boot, so that's something. What's the net worth of that one? Actually, yep, Dragon Knight #1. I thought it would be something like that, but Tiny doing very well for himself as well. This is a good ward. Gives them. They need this vision here, especially because there's no trees, so it helps out a lot. Magnus being charged up, and is he gonna able to time his RP? Whoa, skewers beautifully. I'm not sure why he stopped the charge, but they're able to get the kill in the end. Fissure comes out, doesn't land on the Tiny though. Tiny is ready for round 2, but let's say I'm gonna go for it. That was very nice to do. I don't know why he stopped the charge though. I feel like he could have kept going, but he probably worried about getting caught in RP. Good kill though. Mid lane, Crystal Maiden still farming. She should just frostbite one of the creeps, so she gets a guaranteed kill on it. So some gold for her. Magnus not that close to his blink dagger now. And Tranquil Boots is on the shaker, gonna help him spam out his fissure as much as he wants. Tuskar close to level 6. Once he gets it, he can send people flying with that walrus punch. Gonna give him a huge boost of damage. Oh, there we go. Mid lane. Again, jump on the Magnus. Skewer away. And oh, can't RP in time. Can he get this kill? They do get the kill. Wow, this Magnus very unlucky. Brought down twice. I think this is the guy who plays the off lane. And his off lane has been very unlucky. And it's like his bad luck continues this game. Charging top on the Dragon Knight. Can they get him though? It's gonna be very close. And is it fatal damage? It's not lethal, I think. It's going to. He barely makes it out. Magnus, Spirit Breaker charging in anyway. Hit by the snowball, very unlucky. But looks like he might be able to get the kill. They need one more hit. I guess thanks to the urn. And in the meantime, Tiny kills the Tickies. Looks like Spirit Breaker is gonna be fine. He needs to charge away. He's staying behind. He's helping his team. He should earn himself at least. And no, looks like he's neither charging away. Oh, there we go, earning himself now. RP is available. You have to be aware of that. He charges. He's just going to charge to safety. His team probably thought he was charging somewhere else, and he's charging back to the fight. RP on 2 lands, and will we see no mana for an Echo Slam? Although he has the Soul Ring available, Magnus in a very dangerous spot. His own teammates pretty much trapped him and thrown. Holy crap! Nice Echo Slam comes out and able to get a kill, and will he be able to make it out? In the meantime, Earthshaker's trying to run away. Blink gets him. There you go. And Magnus, will he be able to make it out alive? He could turn this if he. Yep, one hit. Nicely done. Very nice work by this Magnus. That was well played as hell. I thought he'd at least make it out alive, but I think he'd get the kill. Holy crap. This is so far the most balanced of the games that we've seen. With Saikou actually taking advantage. Tiny leading the net worth. What's he going to go for next? Yeah, he's definitely going to go for the Aghanims. Great item on him. Magnus is here. Still doesn't have his blink dagger now. Oh, that's a very dangerous place to be for a Spirit Breaker. And looks like he should be okay. Snowball does come out on the Crystal Maiden. No ultimate. Surprise, not throwing a Walrus Punch. And it looks like he's going to go into another minefield. Very unlucky. I'm not sure how many mines were there. But they are able to get a kill on the Spirit Breaker and return for the Tuskar. Tiny gets the kill and moving up ahead. Tiny very far ahead this game. This guy has been the MVP for this team last game. It looks like he's going to be MVP this game as well. Dragon Knight looks like he's going for Shadow Blade, I think. I don't think you don't want to get Battle Fury on this guy, so Shadow Blade is going to be really good on him. Oops, sorry about that. Techies has very odd items. Not sure what he's going to go for. Magnus. Wondering. They could probably fissure RP, then skewer him inside. That may work. But it's going to be very risky to do. Very difficult as well. Spirit Breaker is here. He doesn't seem to like his charge skill at all, even though it seems to be very good for him. Oh, he's going for Magnus again. But I don't think this time it's going to work out. They do have a fissure. Magnus alive, barely. They have an Echo Stun. They use the enchant totem, and looks like he's going to be able to get the kill on the. Oh no, he's not. Ogre Magi is here. They do kill. Oh, he does kill the Spirit Breaker, but he falls in return against the Tiny, who's on a monster kill streak now. Dragon Knight kills the Tiny in the meantime. I'm not sure where he was. Oh, there we go. Looks like I'm going to go. And Earthshaker could use a Soul Ring and Echo Slam, but no one's nearby. Troll Warlord has been farming this game. I haven't really seen him do much. He's quite far behind everyone else. Not farming as efficiently as you'd like. But he's going to try to push mid lane. Charging in on the Dragon Knight, but it's going to be very risky if he doesn't have the rest of his team with him. Okay, Snowball comes out. It's going to be too far, but they should be able to get the kill on the customer. They do. Suicide comes out, and oh, it's not worth it. It's a 2-for-1 in the end. And looks like what's his name? Dragon Knight's here. That's an odd smoke coming out. I think he wanted to use the Soul Ring and he used the smoke, the seed instead. And it looks like he's going to die. Okay. Team Saikou doing really well in this game 3. If they find him, they ping it out, they ping, but looks like he'll be okay. Magnus has his Blink Dagger, so it's going to be a bit harder for them to engage against the Dire team. But still, Team Radiant not that far ahead. I thought they'd be a bit more. Wow, I thought they would be a bit more ahead. Magnus, he does have it, right? He does have it. There you go. Oh, that was a very fast. Oh dear, and there you go. Tuskar gets brought down. I thought that he would be able to somehow snowball, but no. I was reading the message, and Tiny is apparently very fast. Blink Dagger. How fast was the Blink Dagger bought in game 1? Can you tell me about that? Because I remember that Tiny was also picked in game 1 and had the Blink Dagger and had a huge effect on the game. I don't know what his timing was in that game. I think it was like 11 minutes or so. Yeah, I think it was 11 minutes. Alright, yeah. Spirit Breaker, not fond of his skill build. Wonder what item he's gonna make now. Crystal Maiden. I like that she took Freezing Field early on. Freezing Field is an insanely good spell. Waiting to see Troll Warlord a bit more involved with his team. He seems to sort of be solo most of the time. They have the Blink RP ready. Do they see this? There's no wards, right? No, they don't. Alright, this could be a very big fight. There's a courier here as well. That's odd. Okay. So far, not many towers have fallen. 2 for the Radiant side and 1 for the Dire. So, not a very push heavy game, but definitely a very combat heavy. Both teams fighting a lot. Interesting wards here. Both teams want as much vision as they can. There's like 3 wards, and this sentry does its spawn now. It's way too small. Mech is out from the Ogre McGee, as they call him. And looks like they should be able to push the Dragon Knight is top. what I think the Radiant could do is that Spirit Breaker could charge on the DK and carry as dust. Gets there, use the dust, and you could probably kill the DK if you have someone with you. Power coming out on the Tusk. I don't know how the Empower interacts with the Walrus Punch. It'll be interesting to watch that. Alright. And Magnus wants to go in. Gets okay. Snowball comes out. Looks like they're gonna get a kill on one. And nice RP on two, I think. Yeah, it's on both of them. Fissure comes out. Looks like they're gonna get a kill on the Ogre Magi, and yeah, he does fall. In the meantime, they do kill the what's his face, Dragon Knight. I think the Spirit Breaker, yeah, he probably charged top, but it's a 2-for-1. Magnus buys his power treads, and the Tuskar gets Magnus buys his power treads, phase boots on the Tuskar. Thought I got them confused for a second. Good teamwork just now on the bomb lane, but they also were able to kill the DK. I think the kills here were more important though. DK still doing with 8k net worth compared to the troll who's only about 5.5, so very far behind. Oh dear, so Tikis might fall. No, he does fall in the end to the tiny. Tuskar needs to throw a Walrus Punch, but he's too slow. I think it might have been that Craggy that screwed him in the end. So Tiny doing very well on himself. 12-1. Gets Invis Ruin, goes Invis, and he skips a gang that he didn't know was coming. He also doesn't see. Ah, there we go. Full Aghanim. So I was wondering where we had a point booster early on. I was wondering where it went. Where's Tiny gonna go now? He could probably help his team go bottom. Magnus is here. RP up very soon. And he might be going for a more carry type of Magnus, which I actually prefer. I feel like Magnus can do a lot of damage if given the opportunity. Or Shaker, hiding in the trees, and Tuskar's here. So, oh, they see the Tiny, and oh, he snowballs and he gets Craggy Xtrude. A jump in on where the hell is Magnus? He gets blown up. Spirit Breaker must have just gone just easily, just like that. And Tiny now pushing the bottom lane with his team. It's a 2-for-0 trade. Lots of experience coming out for the Radiant side. Who knew we might get an upset in Game 3? Spirit Breaker buys the Blade Mail. It's an okay item, I suppose. I don't know why, but I feel like the Dash is still going to take this. Maybe it's the Caster's Curse. Tekis gets a kill on the Troll Warlord, and then looks like they're going to jump. Breath of Fire misses. Can they get a kill on this guy? And they have to use all their abilities, but they do get the kill in the end. Also, they're going to go for the Tiny next time. Just blink out to safety, and they're stuck in the most awkward position possible. But they're able to get this stack. This is actually very good. Silver Edge this game is really good against a lot of the heroes. It's good against Craggy Exterior. It's good against the Spirit Breaker. A lot of his abilities are passive, at least 2 of them. And the Troll Warlord, of course, is also good against his Fervor, I think. Yeah, Troll hasn't really recovered at all. Where is he anyway? Yeah, he's 3rd on net worth, but he feels way less impactful than everyone else on the team. What they need to do is snowball to Roshan. But I don't know if you can. I think somehow he'll block it with his magic immunity. Yeah, there you go. Oh dear. Magnus falls again from the Tiny. Looks like there's going to be a charge coming in. And very unlucky. He's caught right in the middle of a Sentry Ward. Oh, Spirit Breaker might fall. Nice stun from that stasis trap coming out. They are able to reveal him, and it's a huge mayhem. But looks like the dire side is gonna lose this huge charge coming out, and it's only the Tikis who's alive. Everyone in the dire is doing fine. Tikis commit suicide, but it's a team wipe. Holy crap! And a couple of mines here. Just kills the Crystal Maiden, isn't able to do anything more than that. I still stand by my decision though, to say that the Dire team is going to take this, but I'm starting to lose a little faith in them. Come on, Dire team, don't make me a liar. But no, either team winning makes no real difference to me. I just get to see a good game from both sides. Magnus, well, he has been picked off a lot so far. Can he get a good RP? I feel like, oh, base it out, and looks like he's gonna lose his life for this. He does throw the RP on nothing, and Tiny jumps in. Nice snowball coming in. Looks like they're able to kill the Tiny's unstoppable streak goes, as well as the Spirit Breakers brought down. So that whiffed RP, maybe psychological games. I don't know. Earthshaker has his blink dagger. He'll be able now. Now he's going to be properly online. Once the Earthshaker gets a blink dagger, he's a completely different hero, a much stronger hero. So let's see what's gonna happen now on the Troll Warlord. He's farming. He has a Yasha. Is he going to go SNY? I think that's fine. BKB this game is decent on both sides. Troll Warlord, you can't block his bash with BKB. Spirit Breaker, all of his abilities go through BKB, and he's charging somebody. Who is it? Who's being charged? I guess just one of the creeps. So yeah, Spirit Breaker is extremely good against BKB. So Ogre Magi is completely blocked. Same with the Crystal Maiden. I think her slow goes through BKB. Does it? Okay. Statman, does the Crystal Maiden slow go through BKB for the freezing field? I think it does, but I've been wrong once tonight. I don't want to go too hard on that one. Craggy Stereo, does Craggy Stereo work for BKB? Oh crap, Tiny is caught in the bottom lane and he should be okay actually. Huge snowball coming out. They are able to get the kill on the Tiny in the end. Switching it on Tiny has now fallen twice in a row, so his net worth not as amazing as it could be. This field doesn't affect BKB. Alright, okay. What about Craggy Exterior? Does it affect through BKB? Does it go through? Anyway, on the Dire side, the Techies, none of his spells go through BKB. Same with the Dragon Knight. The slow from Elder Dragon form does, but RP, of course, is great. Tuskar's Walrus Punch is good, so is his Frozen Sigil. Earthshaker is completely weak against BKB, but we'll have to wait and see exactly about the Craggy Exterior. I'm actually curious. Again, I don't want to say, just in case I'm wrong, which one it is. There's so many mechanics in Dota. No, it doesn't? Okay, so it doesn't go through. Okay, it doesn't go through. Got it. So BKB I think is yeah, again, both good and kind of bad this game. Both teams have stuff that go through it. Experience is actually close to 0 gold as well. Surprising because it feels like the Radiant are somehow doing better, yet it's actually a fair trade. There's only 5 kills difference. BKB comes out on the Dragon Knight. We're going to see how effective it is the next fight. He really needs to use Silver Edge on the Tiny though. Craggy Exterior has been screwing them up a lot. Alright. Looks like Crystal Maiden wants to go for the BKB. I feel like a Force Staff may be a bit better. They need some positioning, especially against the RP and the Snowball. They really need Force Staffs on the Radiant side. Both sides could use Force Staff, but the Radiant could actually farm it. Techies does have a Force Staff. And he's gonna go for his Aghanims next. Alright. Does the Radiant team think they can win this? They're grouping up mid. They must believe that they are able to take a fight. Magnus has the Force Staff, so maybe not full carry mode that I thought he would. And it looks like Dragon Knight goes Envy just in time. He spots out the Tiny, but now he's in a bit of danger. He gets dusted. Do they know that he's around? His Silver Edge is almost out, and he backs out in the last moment, just so he's not spotted. Lots of pings coming out, but I understand why the creeps hit him. The poor guy didn't even do anything to them. Creeps going active whenever they feel like. Techies needs to farm his Aghanims. Does he have it? No, he doesn't. Vessel on Tuskar, very good item on him. It's good because it amplifies the physical damage from the Walrus Punch. And Charge comes out. Who's he going to go for? He sees the Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight goes in V. Alright, he's dusted out. And will they be able to jump? Earthshaker goes in. Nice Echo Slam on 2. But they need more RP only on the Spirit Breaker. But they might be able to kill the Tiny anyway. Tiny, is he going to fall? He does fall, but not before he takes up the Magnus. Magnus could have used his RP actually, but decided not to for some reason. Either way, it's a 2-for-1. And big trade for the dire side. Dire side making a sort of comeback. They were never really behind, but they were sort of, well, at least felt like they were behind, even though the graph said otherwise. 3 minutes didn't though. We still have an even game. It's either team can take this. It's not nothing set in stone. Okay. So I'm just gonna have a bit of a farm here. A Troll Warlord going for his BKB as well, about 400 gold away from it. Again, not really involved with his team so far. He's only been involved in about 5 kills. Oh yeah, this is a late Aghanims? Average purchase time. Yeah, he hasn't made yet, but okay. So it seems like the earlier you get, the much more likely to win. But that's kind of obvious. It's interesting for certain heroes, like you know that Undying's win rate below 25 minutes is like 80%. After 25 minutes, it drops like 52. So it's interesting to see how time affects heroes and certain item pickups. Spirit Breaker charging. Who's he going for? Stops the charge actually. Okay. He has his Blade Mail. He has a lot of gold saved up. Not sure what he's gonna make next. Ogre McGee has the Guardian Reaps. I feel like Aghanims would have been a better choice though. Even Force Staff would be a really good choice this game. Just movement in general. This game seems to be mostly about positioning, with big things like Echo Slam, RP, Snowball, Spirit Breakers charge. It feels like it's just going to come down to a lot of who's better positioned. Although the Dire is taking a bit of a slight advantage right now, but it's very slight, almost negligible. And looks like we're going to have an SNY coming out of the Dragon Knight. Could consider going for Assault Cuirass, would be helpful for his whole team actually. There's a nice Alpha Wolf here, scouting out Roshan. Oh well. The Wolf Aura is going to be very useful in the fight. 30% extra damage on Tiny, Troll, all these people. Same damage. Spirit Breaker as well. Could use it. Spirit Breaker, again, I'm not sure what he's buying. Does he have anything on the career? No wait. Yeah, he has a Vitality booster. So is he going Heart? Both teams taking their time. Late game, which team has the advantage? It comes down to being pretty even actually, I guess. Techies is impossible to push against. That's one thing. But there's so many melee on the Radiant side. It feels like RPs and Echo Slam are going to be so devastating. So I would give the edge to the Dire side. It's very slight though. I feel like not as big as I thought it would be. Okay, looks like there's a big creep wave pushing mid. who's gonna farm it. Everyone tries to get a bit of it. And Earthshaker looks like he's gonna go for the Veil. Gonna amplify a lot of his magical damage. There's not that much magical damage on his team though when you think about it, apart from techies, but you're not gonna be throwing that many mines in the fight. Alright, Molyneux's up on the Tiny. Surprised that he's not going for the Salt Cuirass. Molyneux is blocked by BKB, but the extra attack speed is very good. Gives more attack speed than Salt Cuirass. Still, is it better? We'll have to wait and see. There's how many BKBs in the game? Dragon Knife, that's surprised. Yeah. Okay. Does depend on when they buy it though. Alright, charge up on the Magnus. And looks like they should be able to get him actually. Unless he blinks in the last move. Oh wait, charge stops. And they're just sort of giving them Roshan. Roshan's not being contested at all. I find this a bit surprising. Looks like yep, Roshan's just gonna fall. And Aegis picked up by Dragon. I just like that. They're not even able to get a tower or anything in return. This Sentry Ward placed a bit too close to the tower gets removed. So that was a bit of an odd move just now. Spearbreaker has the Haste Ruin, but who can he go for next? He's going for a Crimson Guard. That's an odd item for a Spearbreaker. I don't feel like it really amplifies his strength in any way. Alright, so we're back in. Yeah, I don't think this Crimson Guard is going to be too useful. Yeah, it's too late in the game to get it, basically. If you got it at 15 minutes, Vanguard, 20 minutes, Crimson is pretty good, but oh dear. Alright, it looks like we're going to have a fight here. Can they kill him? With that RP that was just used, he used RP. He did use RP. It's charged in by Spearbreaker. He has lightning on him, but looks like he's going to fall. Meanwhile, what's his name? Tuskar is killed, and looks like Magnus is just going to be fine. So they traded Tuskar for the Tiny, definitely favoring the dire side on that one. Troll. Alright, there you go, Troll. Saving up quite a lot of gold. What he's buying for his team. And there's a bunch of mines here. Do they see him? Yeah, they're in range. Magnus? Oh dear, nice skewer done. That was insane. And Magnus getting freezing field being charged. Huge Echo Slam coming up. He is able to kill the Crystal Maiden, and he's still being charged. Is he gonna go for it? It's gonna be a bit risky if he goes for it, and then the Spearbreaker shows. Spearbreaker is here. Spearbreaker is gonna be able to kill him. He gets his what's it called, Nether Blast interrupted. Able to get him just as he blinks. Holy crap! He actually makes it out alive, and well, he should be okay. He doesn't have enough damage with the urn, and Spearbreaker is gonna fall as well. Wow, that was really well played. The Magnus started off with that blink, skewer into minefield, and Earthshaker had a great Echo Slam, and just wow. Yeah, Crimson Guard is a pretty terrible item, and he's still making it. The one thing that's weird is that he keeps the Vitality booster on the Courier when he could replace it with anything else. I don't really get why he could actually carry the Vanguard itself right now if he wanted to, but for some reason he opts not to. I'm a bit surprised. Okay. Looks like they know that the Tiny is here. I'm not sure exactly where he is. Tiny's scouting around with his Envy Ruin. Again, this Molyneux pickup, it's pretty good because, in a way, because there's a lot of high armor heroes like the Dragon Knight on the dire side, but I feel like Assault Cuirass would be still better because it amplifies damage for his whole team. It's a tough call to say. Anyway, experience 5k for the Dire, gold, same. Crystal Maiden, does she have she channeled her ultimate for a decent duration just now, but was interrupted by the fissure. So BKB definitely gonna be quite helpful. Dragon Knight probably gonna sell his Soul Ring next, gonna get something a bit better. Maybe he gets a Boot of Travel. That'll be a decent item. Magnus starting to work on that Refresher Orb, because there's gonna be a double RP, which is always a dangerous thing to see. But only if he pulls it off. And Tikis has his Aghanims finally up. He put the Minefield sign here, which is usually people just put them around here, but it prevents any push from in the mid lane basically. Bottom lane, they destroy anything? No. Oh, looks like Dragon Knight's gonna go for the BKB troll. The troll looks like he's gonna fall here. They didn't even need to use Walrus Punch on him. Charge coming out on a creep, which is a bit odd. And looks like Crystal Maiden is gonna fall. Nice Echo Slam coming out, and they're able to. Oh, are they gonna be able to kill a Spirit Breaker? Spirit Breaker still has another blast if he needs it, but does he need it? He does. Should have used it when he had the chance. In the meantime, though, top lane, Tiny doing a lot of work, able to get the tower, but he's in danger now. He blinks away to safety. Can they find him? No, they guessed wrong. Bottom lane, Dragon Knight is going to get the melee racks. Nice stun coming out, and looks like he's going to be able to kill the Ogre Magi as well. Well played by him. And does he have his Aegis? No, Aegis actually been expired. And does get the ranged rack as well. Looks like they're just going to retreat to safety. It was pretty even for the first 25 minutes, I'd say, but it's been going a bit downhill for the Radiant since then. Vanguard finished again. Vanguard does not give anything to Spirit Breaker. It does give him some tanking ability, but what you need is movement and attack speed and HP. Vanguard gives you one of them, which is HP, but you want to get something like Power Treads, Drums, Sanganyasha, Assault Cuirass. These things give you a ton of what you need, which is attack speed, movement speed, and survivability. Vanguard and Crimson Guard really don't give you enough to make them worth it. Sorry. There you go. Crimson Guard purchased. I don't really think it's a good item. Moonshard is available on the Tiny. I can. You can't feed Moonshard to other people, can you? I'm pretty sure you can't. Can you? I'm pretty sure you can't. Oh. Statman, can you feed a person your Moonshards? No, right? Just to make sure. But it does bite, so look at his attack speed. He's attacking twice a second. It's damn fast. Especially when you consider how much minus attack speed he has from this. 50. If Tiny can make it into the base and win a fight, he's gonna break them. I still don't notice the troll. The thing is, I don't know if I'm not noticing him because, you know, I'm somehow like missing him out in every fight, or if he's just not around, but I never see him. Yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but this DK he's done insanely well in all 3 games. His second game, Alchemist, was like 30k net worth at the end, and okay, he's going in. A bit dangerous actually. The situation he's in. Refreshers up on the Magnus, as well as the Veil on the Earthshaker. This feels like it could be the Battle of Helm's Deep right now. Although in Helm's Deep, the humans and elves won in the end, but we'll see if that happens here as well. It's another good fight when someone got sieged and lost. We'll have to wait and see. Looks like they're just gonna go. Is he able to kill the oh, nice RP on 3 people. Huge Echo Slam RP. Second RP maybe not really needed, but it's a 3-for-nothing fight. Troll Warlord just brought down immediately. Now they're just gonna go for the tier 2s. They can't go for the tier 3. Sorry, for the tier 3. They can't go for the tier 3 top because there's the tier 2 tower here. Looks like. Okay, the cliff comes out. Troll has bought back, but it's 3 against 2. Oh, sorry, 3 against 3. There you go. Crimson Guard is up. Troll is here. Can he get anyone? He can't seem to focus fire on anyone. Looks like they're going to kill the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker does fall. It's Troll against Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight gets the kill. Holy crap. And looks like Troll... sorry, Tiny isn't able to do much. Looks like he's going to fall. Rax is going to falls as well. So you can, yeah, I thought you could feed other people Moonshot, but that's weird. So you can use Moonshot or allies, but it doesn't have effect on them. So that's weird. And they get the kill on the Tiny. I think the Radiant might be calling it any second now. Or maybe not. Who knows? Maybe they'll defend to the bitter end. Snowball comes up, going on the Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden is gonna fall as well. Where are all this item? Where is this Reaver and there you go, Satanic and Reaver there. Okay. Oh sorry, jump on the Tiny. Did he buy back? Did Tiny buy back? He did buy back and he died. Charge is coming out on the Dragon Knight. And oh, very unlucky. Magnus with his RP again. Holy crap, the coordination coming out from the Dire team. They're gonna get the kill on oh dear. I'm just gonna go top, and yeah, I think this is about it. The game is not gonna last much longer. GG is called, and this is game 3 of the best of 5. But Xtrude took the series insane. They pretty much just mismatched games, you could say. Thank you for watching. My name is Otomo. I hope you enjoyed my cast. And thanks for watching.